the Magnificent.
You're now tuned in to Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
All right. Good afternoon. We are live Monday, July 15th. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt.
Yes, absolute.
Serge the Sports Star.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Slick the Relic.
The living fossil.
And Todd the Magnificent.
Back in the building, ready to go.
All right. Before we go any further, I want to shout out my nephew Jackson. Happy birthday, July 15th.
Hey, what's up,
All
Jack?
right, on the come up.
What's
Happy
up,
birthday.
Jack?
All right, thank you.
Getting better every day.
It's the All-Star break, so we don't have any baseball. Thank God for that. For a moment. Now let's just get right into it right quick. Over the weekend, want to talk about this assassination attempt on President Trump, former President Trump. I just like to say that, I don't like Trump, but I really don't want to see him go out like that, being murdered or anything far to the left. I just like to see him lose because I don't think he's for certain people. I think he's really selfish for himself. So, or some people, but not every people. So, just speaking upon it, if, he lose, and if he win. That's just my opinion. And, I want everybody else to share their opinion on this matter here. I just think that, if it could happen to him, it could happen to anybody. And that's just not a good thing. So I would just hope he run for president, lose, take the L like a man, which he hasn't done in the past, but take it and keep it moving. Go ahead, Coach Kurt, your turn.
No comment. Pass it on.
Cool. Serge.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
No problem. No doubt.
As you know, I'm going to say something.
Speak your mind. Other people just hold it.
Trump has said it in the past. I should be able to call teams, SEAL Team 6 and assassinate my political opponents and not get charged for it, not get prosecuted for it. So, he got the nerve to come out and say that. So that's why I was like, yo, this is what it is now. I'm sorry that it happened too, but he actually said that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's all I got to say.
The word you're looking for is called karma.
Exactly.
That's what you're looking for. What goes around comes around. And that's just the state of the people. You got division in this country, and he's one of the main culprits of causing this division. And that's what we're going to have to deal with until we can come together as a country, as our name called United, because we're divided. And as long as he's running or being a president, we'll always be divided. So, like you said, I hope he doesn't win. And if he does win, we just got to pray for the next 4 years. That's all I can say.
Hey, 2025.
I do want to say this now.
Okay.
Said that this country, it doesn't matter who the president is always going to be divided. It was divided under Obama. It was divided under Bill Clinton. It was divided under Ronald Reagan. It was divided under John F. Kennedy. This country is just a divided country. There ain't nothing we could do any way, shape, or form that's going to change that. It's just not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
People talk about it, but I'm 67, and I've been going through it for 67 years, and I don't see a change.
That's true.
Well, people in Congress, and you had to put pressure on people in Congress and everything to fight for our rights.
You could only put people in your district in Congress. You don't put the people that don't like you from the other parts of the country in Congress.
I agree with that, but again, so they always say the key to it is to get out and vote, but sometimes it's just people lose faith in that.
You can't vote it.
Right. Some people don't believe in
You can't vote in every state.
Well,
That's what he's saying.
Well, in general, for the election, for the election for president, you could vote right now. But if this guy stay in office and he want to shut down people's voting rights, and things of that nature.
Right.
So
Well, that's what we're
What
talking
you
about.
could
This
do,
country is
and-
divided.
how you fight for it is to put pressure on the people that can't fight for
Well, let me jump into this
it. Oh,
now.
so now you got something to say.
Yes, well, because y'all changed the narrative. Yes, you can vote for the so-called president. President can only make up bills and laws with the help of Congress, which we can vote for individually, but only for people for our state.
Right.
That's it. Now, he just can't pass a law because you have to have the House and the Senate
They gotta pass,
approve on
So
both
his
things.
power is not as strong as
It's
the
not
Senate.
as strong.
The
A
House
president
has
thing
the-
is only as
the
strong
House
as
has
the
power.
Congress.
Yeah,
Right.
the
That
House has
you
the
know,
power.
that's it. You know. Now, the same thing with the Act of War. He has to get approval for that, you know, and everything like that. So, yes, he does have some power, but the power is only limited to Congress.
And he's trying to change that as he tries to get back in office.
Well, yeah,
he's trying to change a lot of stuff where
it's a
the
lot of stuff
president
that
has basically absolute power. He
Mm-hmm.
wants king power. You know what I'm saying? He wants dictator.
a judge just changed
He just dismissed all his charges.
all his charges in
40
Florida.
charges.
Right.
They just did it.
Because once he puts certain people in place that he know gonna
Right.
he got more yes men in office, more things is gonna happen in his favor.
Well, Florida is a
I
Republican
understand
state.
that, but
Well, still,
still.
that's part of the reason why it's important to try to get out there and vote and try to shut him down. Don't let him succeed in what he's doing. Exactly. He was able to name that judge that rescinded all those charges, stuff like that. That is why it is important for people to say, hey, we got to get out here and vote and get this dude. Don't let this dude get back in office.
He didn't put her in power.
I believe he did.
No,
Yeah, he
that
did.
Supreme Court. You make not the lower case, not the lower case.
He
The
put-
Supreme Court.
I'll
You
have to look it up.
look
Yeah,
it up.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
The
he
Supreme
doesn't put
Court.
them in power. He's like he said.
the lower
He put the presidents put the Supreme Court.
right. He
together.
make a
They don't do
suggestion
the lower
and they
court.
vote on
They
that.
don't put the lower court.
The
They
lower
only put
courts,
the
he
lower
don't have
court.
no control of that.
No.
That's those get voted in.
Yeah, that's how that works.
But he's
Mhm.
definitely if you watch that video
Mm-hmm.
and you watch and you listen, 'cause
Right.
the mics are on,
Right.
and he wants to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that he's
Supreme power.
got that visual
Yeah.
for his fan base. I
Yeah.
just say.
Well, the
You know what I'm
power
saying?
the power has
And
gotten
it
to his
worked out
head.
for him.
Yeah.
And it worked out for him.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
he likes that power, and you know, and
The
he
picture
he
with
works
the
on
bloody
that.
hair and the bloody
Yeah.
face and the fist.
Oh
up,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Secret
yeah.
Service around him. And
Yeah.
and
They trying to
the
take him off,
flag
but he
draped
want to
on
hold
side.
up his fist and like,
Right.
I'm still here. I'm still
Right.
here.
Fight.
Right,
It's
yeah.
there now.
Right.
That's an iconic picture.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't like it.
I think you was right on the judge thing, Mungo. It says that all federal judges are appointed by the United States president and approved by Congress.
Federal judges.
All
Thank
federal
you.
Judges.
That's
Not
and
just
that's
the
what
Supreme
that's
Court,
what I
Court of
heard.
Appeals,
I've
That's
never
what
heard
I
that.
heard that he
Yeah?
was named.
nominated by
He
the
named that
president and
judge.
confirmed
I've
by
never
the
heard
United
that
States
before.
Senate.
That's what I heard.
That's
that
a new one to
He
me.
named the judge. So
Well,
thank you, Serge.
The bottom line is he's trying to
Yeah,
put
Mr. Google.
the bottom line is he's trying to put a lot of, like I said, yes men in position.
Okay,
And it's money. It's about everything's about money.
it's always about
Everything's
money.
about money. We don't care about y'all.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? As long as we get our money, we good. And a lot of people
Money
look,
and power.
Look, and let me tell you something. The stock market is going crazy right now.
Mhm.
It's been going crazy before this.
Right.
But Trump said the stock market's going crazy because everybody think I'm gonna win as president. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so it still don't fall on Biden's doing a good job, a great job. It's still gonna fall on Biden is too old to be in office.
Well,
Which he is looking that way.
Well, what's name is
You know what
only
I'm saying?
about 4 or 5 years younger
Right,
than
but
him.
mentally, he's not 4 or 5
He's not
years
there
behind.
yet. Oh,
Right.
he does say some
Yeah,
stupid
he do
stuff.
say some stupid stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but he ain't at the level.
No, he's
of
not.
Biden
No,
right
he's
now.
not. He's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the problem we have right now. They need to change that age limit at the end of the age. They
Okay.
need to make it
I
70
agree.
or
I
something
agree.
like that.
Right, they need to cap.
I do.
Yeah, it need to have a cap.
I agree
Well,
with
They
that.
got a cap on the age that you can run. They need to have a cap
Cap
on
at
the
the-
age that you
Right.
can't run.
Well,
Right.
So
I
why
said this
people?
before.
Why is it able the people like in Congress could have their seats for a long time, and
Right.
as a president you can only have 2 terms, and you got people that are skeletons in the Congress is 90
Mr.
years
McConnell,
old.
Mr. McConnell.
Right. They died in that seat. Why is that?
Biden was there
I mean,
long
a whole lot of things need to be revamped,
True.
but people gotta get involved.
It's by design. It's fixed that way. If you ain't got money and power, you ain't fixing nothing. You
Right.
can get involved if you ain't got money and power. If you're not putting no money in anybody's pockets, you don't have a say in nothing.
Right.
Right.
Everything is with money.
And all it takes is one person who didn't get that money
Yeah.
to cause problems.
Right.
Go look at
It's
Como.
not
Right.
Go look at
necessarily
Como.
Right.
true.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not talking to you, but like say your local politicians,
Mhm.
and if it just happened, and they say they didn't necessarily get enough votes to get that position,
Mhm.
you know, they get in there and it's a start there. So like, you know, the things start at a local level and then matriculates up to the next level and the next level. So you don't necessarily have to have money on the lower level to get a position in the council. So
if you get in, you're gonna go by what the higher ups above you is voting for and going for, because you don't have that power.
Right.
And if you don't go with them, you won't have that seat for long. That's
Next
how that
election,
works.
you be out.
Yeah, you'll be out.
Unless they got something, unless you have something on them
Yeah.
that you can bring them
You
down
go
with.
what that party line or what that those people above you is what they want. You gotta go with them. You gotta go with them.
Mhm.
And if you don't, you won't have that seat for long.
So what you're saying though right now is that in essence your vote don't count, or in other words,
Brother, this
what
is
you're
the-
sitting here and
Brother.
saying, well, again, it could be business and it could be set up for Trump to win, or are we just getting out there voting for nothing
This
because
has
it's
been-
already decided?
this has been fixed a long time ago. There's nothing fair about this game. It's never been fair. It's never been fair.
How can a fool
You know, what I'm saying?
like
None of this has never
like
been fair.
Santos get
Yeah.
into Congress and nobody do their fact checking way beforehand? He gets into Congress based on stuff that after he got in there, then all of a sudden they want to check it. How about checking it beforehand?
Right.
I mean, I just don't understand it. So they
I
let stuff go
understand.
what they want to let
Oh,
go.
yeah, I
Right.
understand what you're saying. You want this to be fair. You think it's fair. It's not fair.
The biggest crock,
Politics is big as the dirtiest
the
game
biggest
in the
crock
world,
about
bro.
politics is
It's the
that your
dirtiest
vote
game in the world.
means something, because the person who wins the popular vote doesn't always win.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So that should tell you
Right.
right there.
That tells
Yeah.
you everything. You
Right.
keep talking about get out the vote. You can get out all the votes you want. You can
Right.
win by 100,000 votes and lose because
Right.
the electoral college says that you lost.
Right.
Yeah, ain't that something?
So
So I mean,
And-
I get it. You're supposed to vote, but really, when you think about it, our votes in this particular part of the country ain't gonna have an influence, because nobody in New York votes for Trump. But yeah, 4 years ago or 8 years ago, he was elected
Right.
because nobody liked Hillary,
Right.
so he got in.
Even though she had the popular.
And now this time around, God forbid, Joe Biden,
Get some more votes.
No, he loses.
he
Oh,
might
lose.
he might win the popular vote, but that don't mean he gonna win the election, because
they got to
Pennsylvania,
change that electrical.
Ohio,
Right.
That's what they have to
Michigan,
change.
Yeah, electoral.
Yeah.
Arizona,
Florida.
Georgia. Well, not so much Florida no more, but it's like five states.
Key
that
states, okay.
Hold the whole thing in
Hmm.
their hands. Those are the 5 states where people got to make a difference.
Hmm.
And the way it's set up, it's hard for them to make a difference in them states.
Right.
So
It's just gonna be, and the thing about it is, did we not forget the insurrection? Like, what happened?
Well,
We forgot about the COVID.
No,
like,
ain't it?
like what happened?
Ain't nobody forget
But
about
they're
that.
not gonna forget about this now.
Of course.
No,
not. They gonna
absolutely
make
not,
sure.
man.
They gonna
Right.
make sure you remember it.
Right. They're gonna make sure you
What?
remember this.
What's that? The shooting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
the attempted
Well, they
attempted
already
assassination.
said that the Democrats had a part in this. That Biden set this up.
Mhm.
That just goes to show you, man. It's smoke and mirrors, man.
Well, they jump
I
on it
don't-
and they twist it the way
Well,
they want to twist it.
Do you stay positive and still go out and vote, or
I'm
you just
still
well,
going out.
throw your hands up and
Nope,
forget
I'm
it,
not doing
we
that.
surrender?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go vote.
I'm still
I'll
voting.
go
Yeah, I'm
vote.
gonna vote no matter
You know
what.
I'm saying? It's not
It's,
gonna change.
it's
what I
whether
do.
you get them younger people to vote. That's the thing. The
Right.
younger people to vote.
Right.
That up to 30
Right.
years old. Then get them out to vote.
And once again, it's not here in New York, because New York,
Every state, yeah.
you need them 5 states. That's where you need it at. Them 5
The
states, that's them
swings?
swing states,
Right.
The swing states.
are the ones that make or break every presidency.
Right.
Ohio, Michigan,
Michigan.
Georgia,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, and Arizona.
Mm.
For some strange reason, those 5 states have been the ones that have influenced
Right.
all the voting. And it was Florida at one time with Bush and Gore.
Right.
But other than that, even Florida really doesn't have that big a swing anymore.
Right.
The
I-
other 5 that had
Well,
the big
The
swing.
big swings. And,
Mm.
I was going to
And I
say,
don't
It ain't
get
so
that,
much as
but-
a swing with Florida because everybody know they vote Republican
Right,
anyway.
but
so it don't
now-
matter.
Lately, yeah,
see,
lately.
right,
yeah,
but see,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Once in a while, you might get that state that generally votes one way will
Yeah.
vote the other way, you know? So hopefully you can get one of those, but
I
them
still,
5 swing states are
you know, the
important.
question I always ask a lot of people, especially with people who like Trump, I always ask them, what exactly has he done that you got benefit out of it? And they can't never really answer my question.
For some reason, black, I'm gonna say black people, they feel that getting those COVID checks was something important. And I'm like, yo,
The little chump change. and-
right? Who doesn't believe that was gonna happen regardless?
But that wasn't Trump who did that.
No, yeah, but remember,
He was in office.
right,
When COVID,
right.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
remember when
Because
he
he was the one who was
right? He was in office.
against Fauci.
Right. He
Right.
was the one
trying
getting
to,
fired.
trying to say it wasn't a
They
big
already,
deal.
they had stuff set up prior to him getting in there when Obama was in there. They had already heard about this
Right.
thing, about this
Right.
plague.
he dropped the ball on that.
Right.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he didn't do anything about
Right.
it was already set up. It was passed on to him,
Right.
and then he didn't do nothing about it
Right.
because he kept saying, "Oh, you didn't believe into it."
Right.
So
But then
right,
when the checks was issued, he refused to issue the check out until his name was signed on the
that
check.
I did this. Right, I did this.
You know what I'm saying? He knows how to play this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, you might not even keep up with politics, but
Mhm.
you get a check in the mail, say Donald Trump on it. Oh, Donald's hooked me up.
Right. And it's the same thing like with
It's
oil.
my game,
Oil stuff get passed on, like when they did that Alaskan pipeline, that was canceled because they didn't believe in it to
Right,
it,
right.
right? So then when they do have like problems with getting oil from other countries, now you got the Alaskan pipeline. Why did they suspend that? You know. Then when you got to deal with other countries getting
Like
oil
I
from,
said, politics is a dirty game. I really don't like to talk about it.
right? I don't
Well,
think
it's
I-
just
I don't like to talk about it.
i.e. it was just something at the top where
Right,
I don't think we need to ignore it. And if we could do anything to encourage people listening, and most people probably do vote, is to try to get out and vote and try to make a difference. If that is something that will make a difference, that's the only thing you do is try to encourage people to vote. And
Get out and vote, people. That's all we can say. Get out and vote.
I mean,
That's the nationwide. It's nationwide because, like you said, New York,
Well-
we've been losing. New York is Democratic, so
The
I would
main
expect
thing
it to
about
be
that
this.
too is you can't complain if you don't vote.
True.
So if you don't vote and you want to sit back and complain why things are what it is, and
Right.
you don't vote, you don't have a right to
The
complain.
people just get, well,
Yeah.
it's gonna affect
It
me
ain't
one
gonna-
way or the
right,
other,
Exactly,
right?
so.
Well, it's 2 issues that's gonna make or break this whole thing. The first one is immigration,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one is the abortion thing.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
That's where
Abortion
this
is
vote's
real.
gonna fall
Yeah.
on.
right.
Immigration is real.
Immigration,
Yeah.
is real. Right.
Yeah, and
There's a
affects
lot of
affects a
people-
city like
There's
us
a
even
lot of
more.
people in the United States who do not like the
What's going
immigration policy
Right.
right, now.
And those are the Democratic states that's
Right.
going to affect
on? New
you.
York.
Right. Well,
Because
another-
we what they call sanctuary cities. We take everybody in,
mhm.
and now we don't took too many.
Too
people
many.
in,
Yeah.
but people. I mean,
Well, they took people in and they didn't have a plan what they was going to do with them.
They said they took over
oh no,
two-
they did
over
have a plan. The governor of
200,000
Texas
people.
had a plan.
Yeah, send them
Ship 'em everywhere else.
all to the Democratic states.
Yeah, well,
That's where they
yeah,
all
yeah.
went.
What I'm
Every
saying-
Democrat
right, he
they
had
did.
one.
He's like
But-
TA. TA has a 50-year plan, whereas the union has a 3-year plan. So we're 47 years behind the plan. Where the Republicans already knew what they was going to do when these people came over here. They were going to leave them in Texas and in Florida.
Right.
They're going to send them to San
Right.
Francisco, Chicago, New York,
Mhm.
anywhere that says we'll take them. You can have them.
Yep.
And they sent them by the boatloads.
The other thing, the other thing, I don't even know if it's at a lower or higher scale, is climate control. Like, you know, that's real right now.
Mhm.
And you know, it's just getting crazy now. Texas had 112 degrees or something last week.
Right.
You know, and the hurricanes and the flooding and all that. All of
Mhm.
that is real.
Yeah, it definitely is real.
All this voting stuff, that stuff is part of this.
But you know what the problem was going on in Texas? Do you know what the problem is? That they're not on a grid. They own their own electricity supply and stuff
Right.
like that.
Right.
And that's the problem. They need to be on the grid, and they're not. So that's why they're having problems with that heat and stuff out there. But they own their own. They're not on the grid. So they need to get on the grid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're not on it.
Yeah, I heard that on the open line yesterday.
Mhm.
Some people still without power.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I didn't know that.
All right, y'all. So let's move on. So All-Star game is tomorrow. Back to baseball. All-Star break. We
What's
got the
that?
summer league. You know, baseball, you know, 9 players play. They go up, they go down. 9 innings. You know.
Do the start before you move? The start is a baseball game. Do they have to play 3 innings
No.
or no?
I
You
don't
don't
think
have
so
to.
no more.
No
It
more?
used to be.
It
that.
used to be
Yeah,
that,
it used to
right?
be 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Oh, I do remember they would give them 3. I don't think
Yeah.
that you had to play. 3.
Okay.
So
I know
It
they
might
would
be
give
an
them 3.
unwritten
Mm.
rule.
you know
Might
what
be
was
an
so
unwritten
funny?
rule.
Like building up to this, we see like I would see a lot of feeds All-Star games from the past years.
Mm.
Like you send it out, some people send it out in the 70s, like National League All-Star squad. The outfield for a few years in the late 60s, early 70s was Willie Stargell, Willie Mays, and Hank Aaron. Those were the 3 main guys in the outfield.
Right.
Then as in the 80s, Mike Smith was always there. Darryl Murphy was always in, you know, like people that you knew was
Yeah, man.
fixtures in those All-Star games.
Mm.
Right.
For American League, Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, Cal Ripken Jr. It was just certain people you would always see.
Automatically it was going to be
Right.
there. Yeah.
Dow Strawberry was also often in it. Dave
It's
Winfield,
almost like
Ricky
they're the
Anderson.
same too, like in basketball, the same day.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
knew who was going to be in the
Right.
All-Star game every year, basically.
Well, yeah, it's a popularity contest.
Mhm.
Was well, rightfully so. Some guys deserved it, and then every now and then you would see somebody
always-
that actually deserved it that
And then
made it.
Every year you get that.
Yeah.
Every
Right.
year you'll get
Somebody that had a
somebody-
good first half of the
or
season.
somebody who got snubbed who should have been.
You shouldn't
And then
be.
somebody's in there who shouldn't have been.
Like
Right.
Bud Harrelson made it. I was like, now I know he
But
was.
Allison was a great defensive
He
shortstop.
had a good glove, but he wasn't.
Well, maybe he had
didn't
a.
get there for average. I know that.
Well, maybe he had a good first half of the
220 or
season.
213.
That's for the season, but maybe he had a good first half of the
He's a
season.
great shortstop for the
He had a good
defensively.
glove, but and then
Did anybody see the basketball game today? They
Nah,
played
they-
Australia.
It came on at 12 and up.
Yeah,
so what happened?
they used one, but they had like a 21-point lead. I think they won by 5, 7
Oh,
points.
really?
Yeah, they came back. Australia came back and cut it. When,
Well, sometimes you punch in the gas, and then sometimes you let off the gas. And
yeah,
maybe they punch the gas, and
You know, the biggest difference between the NBA and the Major League Baseball All-Star game is that I don't believe that every team in the NBA has to have a representative.
No, they don't.
But in Major League Baseball,
yeah,
You do.
every team has to have an All-Star.
Yeah.
that's true.
Basketball, you don't.
That's they should have that, but there's only 12. There's only 12 players on the
Yeah.
team.
Right, and
Yeah.
there's 15
50.
teams in each division.
Right.
So you gotta have 3 guys who ain't gonna get a.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's the
That's
problem
right.
right there. So,
What do you,
but they
what-
could do it if they
You could
want.
expand it. To
They could
15,
expand it.
Mm.
Just
get
play
one
each
guy,
quarter.
right.
Them
Just
guys
let
could
it-
play each quarter.
Right.
But the fans want to see the stars.
Oh.
So that's
Yeah,
the
but if you make him a star, he's a star.
true that.
All you gotta do is say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take whoever the worst team is,
Yeah.
Utah Jazz, Laura Markkinen. He might be a star anyway.
Right. Take the
So,
best player from each
Hey,
team.
that's all.
Or
and
you know,
everybody has a star.
true that.
You can't-
Every time.
Every team has a
Every
star. Your
team.
team might stink, but you got
Right.
a star.
Yeah.
Did anybody? You all right?
Mhm.
No, I thought you had a headache there. or Something.
no,
No, he was rubbing his head.
no.
Did anybody
Yeah.
see the? Okay, want to jump on the summer league?
No, before you go there,
Okay.
what do y'all feel about Jaylen Brown not making the Olympic team? And they took white.
I don't
I
feel
think
one way
it's
or
a
the other.
political move.
Yeah.
Or whatnot, and I think it was
Nike
I
has a
think it
part
was
of that.
horrible.
Yeah, it says Nike.
Yeah, Nike got a part of that,
Yeah.
saying that.
I think it's horrible. It's especially you, the MVP of the finals.
You the second best player on your team, first or second,
Well,
arguably.
Right.
First or second. You're one or two. It don't matter.
Right. It
Right.
don't matter.
You got 3 guys on your team on that Olympic team,
True.
and you're not one of them. That says something.
And you're
That
the
says something.
president of the Players Association. I mean, well, how
And
do you
just got
how you hold them
MVP.
liable? How do
And
you
you
hold,
just got MVP of the conference and the finals MVP.
how do you hold them liable? And maybe they also said that, you know, because he took an issue with, you know, with Kyrie
Exactly.
and whatnot, that is like the backlash.
Hmm.
But how do you hold Nike liable for
How
what
you
they
gonna
do?
hold Nike liable? They own the
They're a
team.
big-
They own the league.
They don't own the league.
They might as well.
Yeah, they're a big sponsor.
I said,
They're
well,
big
how do you?
sponsor.
I'm not asking.
I bet you
You,
every one of them
per
cats
se.
that play on that team have Nike sneakers on.
Except for Curry. Curry doesn't.
Right.
Like, he's Under Armour.
Right.
Not on he.
But most of them
He
are.
said not on the Celtics. He's talking about on the Olympic.
said-
Okay.
Olympic team.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's talking about. He's not even on there. He has his own thing. I don't think he's on there. He has his own brand now.
Who? Curry?
Oh, you
Oh,
said Curry.
oh,
I
oh.
thought you said
No,
Kyrie.
Kyrie has his own brand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
right. Because Nike dropped him. That's right.
They justified
Well-
taking White because they said that they had better wings than guards. They needed more guards than wings.
Brown
And
played
he plays the same way.
like
same
it's the
Because they were
same
saying
thing.
defensive, as far as defensive ability, he's a good defender. And I'm like, and Jaylen Brown's not.
Hmm.
I was like, what do you can't do? What you call him tried to explain himself, Grant Hill, and he's
Try to put makeup on the pig.
get out of there.
What you want? The ugly
out of
truth or a funky lie? Where's
Get out
Green at?
Yeah, I lost respect for him, man. Get out of here with that. You know, I get it. They give you a position, and you got to do again. You got to do when you're at a low position. You got to
Right.
do what the top wants you to
Top-
do.
Top guy say, yo.
Exactly. That's what you got to
They
do.
put him in front of the camera. You
Yeah,
get in front of the camera and
right.
say
You
this.
gotta
Say
try.
this.
Say this.
I looked. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
boss.
yeah.
I lost respect for him, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. We all know
Right.
Keep my job.
there is no excuse for it. There's nothing that you could go up there and say
Mhm.
that will make us that we got to say, okay, you're right. He shouldn't be on the team. You're right. There's nothing you could say. There's nothing you could say.
I was surprised
You know.
White was on there too. I was like,
There's nothing you could say.
how did White get?
He
on
should have been on the team even before that.
Mm.
But there's nothing you could say. So I just leave that at.
Did he make All Pro this year? Did
Oh,
Brown make
also-
All Pro?
Mm-mm. All NBA. He didn't,
Yeah,
make,
that's
none,
right.
of-
Yeah.
he didn't make none of the top.
None of the top?
scores.
Did White make it?
No, hell no.
No.
But you know, it's
It's a popularity contest.
And
Right.
Tatum made what, second team?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tatum, yeah.
but with that said, is there a drop off because Jalen's not there?
I don't
They
think
still-
I
so.
don't say it's
I don't
a
think
drop
so.
off.
It's a matter of respect.
Understand?
It's not, I'm not even gonna say it, but it's just
Calls coming at 5.
58.
Go ahead, Matt.
that's my man.
Matt Brace is in
That's
the
my
building.
Matt, before you start, Matt, I gotta say on there, thanks a lot for showing a brother hospitality in the ATL, man. I appreciate you.
Y'all
bro.
met up. That's right.
I appreciate you, my brother. Had a- Great time.
Yo,
We definitely did.
Yo, Todd, at the end of the show, you could really tell us what it was.
I had a great time with Matt, man. I really did.
That's
It
good.
really- it
That's
was
good.
We'll have-
That'd be
Sure.
crazy. That'd be
We'll
crazy.
have a ball. Yes.
All right. Third week in September, we coming down when you come up. Correct. Brother,
He's not going to see much action. I'll tell you that right now. He's not.
got that straight from Tibbs.
He's not getting. He's not.
Yeah, not
And I agree
not
with him.
playing for Tibbs.
No, he's
Unless
not.
Not
somebody
playing
get
for
hurt.
Tibbs.
Huh?
Unless
Even if
get
somebody
hurt.
get hurt, he's not playing.
Not
that
playing
much.
for Tibbs.
He's not getting that much.
Not playing for Tibbs.
Wanda said
He is.
Today, right?
Yeah. But whose spot is he going to take? He's not. Oh, he's not gonna play. He's not going to play. What do you think McBride is? But he is their backup point. Well, that's what DiVincenzo was. Right. Right. Yeah, but exactly what Todd just said. Jalen Bunches look first option is look to score first.
Yeah.
First. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying.
Gotta see this guy.
I like the guy. I saw him in college. Right, he played for Marquette. He sees the floor well. I'm not gonna take that. But on the Knicks, he is not going to get Harley Noburn. I'm telling you, he's not.
No, it's not because he's not able, but it's because who the coach is. That's all he's saying.
And his shot is not that great. So no. He had to. He had because he had to. He had to.
That's because
Yeah.
of
Mitchell
injury.
Robinson got hurt. He had to
That's
play
because
these
of
All right,
guys.
Matt. What game were you watching? Yeah, the way them dudes was getting injured, it was next man up.
Right.
It wasn't like it was doing people favors.
For the most, okay. Right. No, he ain't getting on the floor. I'm telling you. He's not getting on the floor. I'm telling you, man. He gonna be he might be on the team, but he gonna be in the G League mostly, getting more. Dwayne Washington. And how much playing time did he get during the season? Hardly none, right?
He was on the team last year.
Yeah, he was. Plays. He go back and forth.
Yeah, he was on the team. He definitely was.
He was on the team. He just ain't gonna get that much run. I'm telling you. Some dudes will have to be a lot of guys in front of him who have to get hurt in order for him to see the floor.
All right. Well, listen. Yeah. We ain't gonna keep you on the phone because like the people really can't hear. I'm trying to work on whatever the issue is, but we're not. We can hear you in the studio, but the studio audience can't hear you. It's
Go ahead, go ahead.
just a little glitch. Make your point, sir.
Go ahead, brother. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Right.
A lot of teams are good.
Right. Wednesday. I think they play again on Wednesday. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
We heard you. Too bad everybody else can't hear you, but we was echoing those same sentiments. Most of us. We were just, personally or hopefully, you live your life and that's it, and you lose, by just losing.
Gracious.
Hopefully, you just take the L and keep it moving. Because again, like anybody, it could happen to anybody. So it's not with the have any ill will towards you like that. The ill will is you just take the L and take it like a anybody.
Yeah.
All right,
All
brother.
right, man. Take care, my brother.
We got you marked down for the 3rd week in September. See you soon.
All right. Yeah, take care of yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
All right, so that was a great
Man,
call.
You don't feel bad?
About who, Trump?
No, about saying calls at 5 o'clock and the first caller was your boy. You
Yeah,
shot him
you see
down.
how he do. Yeah, you see how
His
he do
own
that.
boy, the one who back you up more than anybody on the show.
Listen.
And you just
Policy
shot him
is
Yeah,
down.
policy.
that's true.
Policy is policy.
You don't make the policy. You the
Dave,
intern.
Dave makes
You
the policy.
the intern. No, you
Dave,
the
I'm Dave
intern.
Enforcer.
Uh-oh.
The enforcer.
Oh, he got a
Uh-oh.
new
You-
job.
You
Damn
gonna,
it.
you gonna fall right
You
with
know,
him.
the enforcer job. The enforcer job is no longer in the NBA, and we don't have to have it here. either.
Draymond's still in.
Okay.
The enforcer.
Draymond's still in.
Draymond's a
only
fake
enforces his
enforcer.
own team. He only puts
He
guys
gonna-
on his own
No,
team.
look.
Come on,
He gonna
man.
be like them CIA jokers. You gonna be the first one. Dave ain't gonna get it. You gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm a
You
cover
gonna-
Dave.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
They trying
You
to
gonna get it.
drag him off the stage, and he's
Yeah.
I'm a cover Dave. Dave, put your shoes on. Put your shoes on, Dave. Put your
Put your
shoes
shoes on. Put your
You ready?
shoes on.
All right. First
Wow.
put your shoe on.
Put your shoes on.
on. Make sure you got the banner.
Oh
Make sure
my
you got
God.
the banner up in the sky.
Wow.
That is
Don't
not.
You ain't hear that?
Yeah,
Put your shoe on.
Hey, where's my
my
shoes? Where's my
goodness.
shoes?
Oh,
I'm
that's
like
funny.
this dude, yo.
Oh my
That's funny.
goodness.
That's why people say they think it was fixed.
Exactly. Wait.
Well,
It's like, wait.
ironically, when you start thinking that way, and somebody actually is a casualty in it, it is not fixed.
Exactly.
I ain't even they didn't even say who the
Yeah, so-
person name was, did
It
they?
was a
fireman.
Fireman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-fireman?
He was current fireman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
Yeah, he protected his
Okay.
family. And he got hit. Yeah.
That's good. I'm sorry.
Ironically, right, and then you got the shooter. So, you say that's fixed? Is
It's
that's
still
that's
stuff you
just-
gotta. It's still stuff
Oh,
that need to be uncovered.
You don't think sometimes shooters
Yeah.
they're casualty of
Yeah, they don't care about.
they
collateral
casualties.
damage.
so again? Somebody got killed. So I
they
mean,
don't care
well,
about that.
if people want to say it's fixed, I'm not here to debate. Go with
Right.
that. Keep it fixed.
Well,
Stay the way it is.
it can be done. You think what's his name that killed Kennedy? You don't think how you get that close?
I wasn't there.
They said
All right.
they
You
saw it
said-
on TV,
They
though,
said
right?
that they was.
I did.
They said they was warning police there of somebody.
They seen the guy climbing up
Yeah,
the
and they
stairs. The guy
ignored
said
him.
it. And yeah,
They said
seen
they
it.
ignored them.
The
Like
guy
there's
said
more
it.
stuff gonna come out. This
Right.
latest.
So I mean, again, so if you think it was fixed, go with that.
Right.
they ignoring
Who
them.
knows what this country can do?
Right.
And they can do anything they want
Yeah.
and tell you anything and they want, and you could, and half the people gonna believe it, and some half are gonna doubt it.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
I agree with that.
But go out there and vote.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes.
And if you think that's
your
fixed,
vote,
go with
your
that.
vote might count. Your
Yeah,
vote
but I
might
know.
not count. Yeah, vote,
Might
go
not
vote
be-
anyway. Go vote
Y'all
anyway.
just said they could do whatever they want. Now yo,
Go with that.
Well,
That's true. That's true.
Go out there and vote
But-
anyway.
Well, that's true.
baby. I'm just.
If you stay on the positive and you listen to Coach Kirk, go with that.
Yeah, man. I'm just telling you what it is.
All right.
Right.
So,
I
say,
mean,
would you say,
not-
Serge? I'm going with the flow.
Not that you got something arbitrarily to dispel what happened, but just go with that. All right.
Right.
Do you believe everything that they tell you on the news?
Go with that.
I'm asking you a
I'm going
question.
with that. Whatever.
You're
whatever
not,
they
you're not
say,
going to answer
it's-
my
It's
question?
not. No, I'm not. I'm not here to
You
debate or
force
dispute.
the job to get
You
back
know,
to
you
sports.
believe what you want to believe.
There you go.
Go with that.
There
I'm
you
going to go with that.
Sometimes
Okay,
we
that's
do
what I
that.
go with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't believe everything they tell me.
Why? We all ran out of stuff. So this is
I mean, it's an all-star break.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Yeah.
Baseball.
I
So,
thought it was a sports
So, all right,
show.
so yesterday the Yankees blew it.
Special
It was not,
edition,
You
and-
was harsh,
God.
boy. Yo, I'm listening. Yo, you was harsh.
But listen,
Oh.
it-
But I ain't mad at you.
well,
So when I seen the highlights, I understand
so
why you was
again-
harsh.
right.
so again, Friday night,
Come on, man.
you brought in the reliever. You're up 4-1. It's raining. And you hit the guy in the head, flush with the ball.
Yeah.
You didn't say sorry, but you came. So, like the way the announcers are, he's coming off the mound to look like to see if he's okay. But you didn't say sorry, my bad, or nothing. So they early in the day, it was funny because I sent Coach Kirk back from July '86, Ray Knight and Eric Davis little fisticuff,
I remember
which was a melee.
that. Yeah.
So now the manager come out, he's looking at his player. Now he's getting amped up. He started barking at the catcher, and he's saying something like he wanted to go in the Yankees dugout and get all of them. Like as if they said, yo, hit this guy. But clearly, it could have been the pitcher could have been like, yo, my bad. If you didn't mean to do it intentionally, but you came off the mound like, well, according to what my TV was saying, like, yeah, I did it.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I did it. So now everybody, and I text everybody, yo,
Yeah, I got
fight,
the text.
fight.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know,
turned
like,
to it.
right,
I turned to it.
Hit everybody coming out the dugout.
Yeah, you
they,
seen that. That's
they,
right.
the bullpen.
That bullpen's too far, man.
Yeah.
that's
You're
a long
the-
line.
That
That's
a
bullpen's
long
too far.
line.
You ain't gonna make it, man.
So when the dudes got up there, it was out again.
Yeah. You ain't gonna make it coming from that
It was out
bullpen.
again.
Yeah, I was crying when I seen
They
they was going through. They was like
It
that.
was coming
I was
like,
like, by the time y'all get there, y'all, it's gonna be over.
But the funny part about it was that they nobody was really throwing blows, but they were pushing and
Yeah,
tugging.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and they was going hard, like, yeah, yo, what you doing? What you doing? Like,
Man.
All that bravado is it? Yeah.
and all could have been settled. Yo, man, I ain't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. what does it take?
But Dave,
Go ahead.
there's a big background to that. You gotta remember, he wasn't the first Oriole that got hit this year. They done hit them guys 11
10 times. Yeah.
11 Orioles have got hit by the Yankees
By the
this year.
Yankees so
The
far.
Yankees have hit more people in baseball than any other team. So it may not look like it's on purpose, but after you got plunked for the 11th time by another team,
Enough is enough.
you're going
Right.
You're
And
going
we
to have a
ain't-
little
and
attitude.
we not
Just a
saying
second,
sorry.
but
And we're
but
not
and
saying
then you
and
hit him upside the head. So
And that's the other thing. You hit the guy in the
that
head.
Yeah.
I mean,
that-
I got it. He didn't aim for the head, but that's where you hit him. And it's been 11 times. I mean, I would be upset if I was an Oriole.
So I get it, but so where does that exempt the dude from apologizing?
It doesn't, but it's very rare that you get plucked by a pitcher and the pitcher's going to say he's sorry.
Anybody's
Right.
It's
It's
very
it
rare.
is rare.
I mean,
Nobody's
it's very
saying
rare.
sorry.
You
It
might
is.
see it once every 15 times that it happens.
Yeah,
And
let me
we
say
only
15
and we
years.
only hit him 11, so
I
we
thought
still
you
got
would say
4 more
15
times
years.
before we
It's
got
not-
to say sorry.
It's not a
Hold
justifiable
on,
hit.
hold on.
What?
Sir said they got 4 more
4
shots
more times.
before he can say he's
Once every
sorry.
15 times, we
Yeah,
got
I'm crying.
We're gonna hit you. You're gonna get 4 more chances.
All right,
then
so-
we're gonna say we're sorry.
So anyway, so that's not even justifiable. Still, if this dude pitched good one game, he's not pitching good the next.
But you know what?
Yeah, he's sporadic.
Every
And,
time.
and that's true. But you know what? I went back and I looked at that end of the game, and Volpe and Verdugo didn't give him any help.
No,
Volpe missed a clear double play.
that thing was like so
It
easy.
was right to him,
Right,
and he
so
fumbled
easy.
it. That's the end of the game right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
then
the end of the
Verdugo
game. Yeah.
decided that he's gonna come in on a ball that's going over his
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
And like
Right.
somebody said, the turf monster got him and tripped
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
And now the ball is rolling.
That was
and
bad.
we lose
Yo,
it.
I mean,
So, I get it.
Who was
You-
that?
everything
he was
that could
pitching,
happen to them
But there's
happened to them.
certain
Who was
things.
that?
Everything.
Who was that was playing for the Jets and the turf tackled him? He
Oh,
was,
yeah.
and the turf reached
Just
up
jerk, right.
and pulled him down.
He got-
So Verdugo had an instance like
Yes.
Yeah,
that.
he had it. And
I
Volpe
mean-
had Volpe. That was a double play.
Yes, it was.
It was an easy double play.
Yes, it was.
So I mean, I at
Every-
first
you know,
I
there's-
was blaming Holmes, but then I looked at it again and said, you know what?
All of them had a hand in it.
He
Right.
still,
He had help.
he
It
still
wasn't like
can't
he didn't
have,
have help.
he still can't hold water. But why don't we do this? You do the Yankees, you do the Mets.
I ain't saying
Stop-
anything.
Listen,
Okay.
you said something too little early.
Kurt,
Why don't you grade them
What?
players, player by player?
I'm enforcing.
Like let's do that. Like start with your catching.
Oh, see, I don't have a problem with that because it's real easy. I give Judge and Soto an A.
Wait.
Everybody else gonna get a D. The whole team get
Or
a
an
D.
8. I thought you said an 8.
No, an A.
Hey,
Hey,
Maybe
I got
maybe we should maybe we should get somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you the funny thing.
even though you probably right.
When you think about it, when the season started, how the Yankees came out as gangbusters
Right.
and the Mets was horrible,
Right.
and now when you look at it,
the Mets are a better team.
they came
They
out, they
playing
came
better.
up, they
They
playing
playing
better
much
now,
better.
and the Mets are
And
sinking.
that's
Just-
just,
just-
You know what I'm saying? Yankees,
But-
that's what I'm saying. The
Wait a
Yankees are
second,
sinking.
but
Go.
what with the Yankees, when they play better competition, they don't play good. Now, they fortunately, apparently, they just play whack teams, so they will just roll it over them. But when they play fierce competition, they have problems.
Yeah, bro.
And I mean,
Well, I
And
know
it
they
was a
always have
combination
problems
of
with
just
the
running
Orioles
off the
and shit.
rail.
Yeah.
because teams like Cincinnati, you should have beat.
Right.
You just don't let them come in and sweep
And
you.
sweep you.
Right,
Right.
at home.
They shouldn't have done.
You don't
shouldn't
expect
have
that. You don't
Right.
expect
It's
that.
funny because I was listening to Mike Lupica, and he said that 3 years in a
Yeah, I
row,
haven't heard from him
the
in a minute.
Yankees, he come on every Wednesday on the Michael K show.
Right, he does.
So when he said that 3 years in a row, the Yankees have gone through a streak where they went 5-15. 3 years in a row. Good teams don't do that.
Right.
Good teams do
That's
not go
correct.
5-15 3 years in a row.
That's right.
Wow, that's deep.
Because last year we did the same thing. We was on top of the East. We was winning by 40 games, and we ended up winning by 2 or 3 games because the second half of the season we was terrible. And the same thing is happening now. We had a big lead. Now we don't lost it to Baltimore because Baltimore is better now, and they know how to play better. Because had they been this good last year, we probably wouldn't have won the division last year.
But Baltimore sort of tumbled too, along
Yeah,
with
they
the
did.
Yankees.
tumbled, right?
they
But that's
did.
the only reason
And-
we only game out because they tumbled.
And again, if we go back to Friday, The dude might have apologized. He might have won yesterday. But, you know, never mind that. So I can't really disagree with what Serge said, but everybody ate a D. There might be some F's in there.
But it's amazing how they started falling once Whatchacon got hurt.
John Carlos?
Yes. They was playing great until once he got hurt, that's when everything started going downhill.
Okay, you're right. I give him a B.
That's when everything
I give
started
John
going.
Carlo a B.
And he was playing good.
You give him a B?
Yeah,
He was
hitting
playing good.
home runs and
I mean, he was
driving
playing
He
in.
was playing
okay.
good.
The only thing with
And
him
they
is
was winning.
he can't run past a single.
No.
If he got to run,
He gotta
for
go
double,
first to
it's over.
third,
Yeah, he
he's
got to
in
go
trouble.
first to second,
He's
first
in trouble.
to second
Yeah.
to third.
He's
to
in-
That's why I
He's
get
gotta
a
go
C.
station
That's
to
why I
station.
get a C
He's
minus
pulling
because
something.
he didn't do nothing to pull the
He's
hamstring. Come
pulling
on.
some-
But that
If
was
he, if he goes first to third, he's
He
pulling
tiptoe
something.
off the second
He's
base
pull-
and pull the
He got
Everybody
to
hamstring.
go
know
full
that.
speed. It's a wrap.
Every year it's the
He
same
didn't even
injury.
go full speed. He tiptoe off the base.
Every
and was on the
every year
30-day
it's
injury
the,
list.
it's the same injury every year with him.
every year.
Same injury.
So-
They just waiting for it to happen. Even though
And he was playing
in
good.
the preseason, Cashman said the reason we have a problem is because you stay hurt. And he was hurt by the fact that the general manager said this, but the general manager was just stating the obvious. You stay hurt.
What would you give Cash?
And the crazy part too,
Yes,
when he
he
gets hurt, it takes forever for him to come back.
Yeah, you
It's not like a week.
How would you-
It's
how would
like
you
he's out for
grade-
months.
How would you grade your GM?
He got one of them F's that I gave everybody else. Because he ain't doing nothing. He ain't making no move.
Exactly. You don't have
I
no
mean,
base
it don't-
stealers.
It don't help that Dominguez got hurt in the minors.
Right.
Because if Dominguez don't get hurt, we could bring him up. He could slot right into what's
Center.
his name, starting spot, DH, play center, whatever. But at least we'd have another active bat. But when him get hurt, now the only other bat that I know of down there is the kid Jones, and he ain't ready because he's only in Double-A, and they're not gonna rush him. So I mean, as much talk they have about how good our minor league system is, we ain't really bringing nobody up that's wowing me to the point where, because I mean, I know that Dana, the movie star, is a big Volpe fan, but I'm not
right.
convinced about it
Volpe.
because
Volpe is
yes, he did
suspect.
start off hitting 300, but ever since then he's been like 210 and making stupid
That's a
plays
big
like
drop,
the one he
you
did
see.
on Sunday.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a big drop.
Yeah, that was right to him. Man.
Horrible. So, Kurt, how would you or Todd? Now, I
haven't
mean,
watched him
sir,
play,
you can
I
help.
can't say.
You got that Met shirt on.
I
Don't
mean,
front.
I-
Be front now.
listen,
We all
I-
got proof.
the
I
I seen it the other
We saw
day.
it. We
listen,
saw it.
listen.
It's
I
on the internet.
got that. It doesn't matter.
Lost Mets.
That's right.
I seen that. I seen that.
I did that for you, sir.
I seen that.
And
lost-
I love it.
The
I
lost
appreciate
Mets.
it.
Don't worry about it. But again, it was a pharmacy thing,
I got
and you
one
know,
question. Is that the shirt he had on underneath the Yankee shirt that day?
Kurt,
That's it.
never. It wasn't a Yankee shirt. It was
Nick shirt.
a Nick shirt.
It was a Nick
Okay.
shirt.
It was a Nick
Mets
shirt.
red.
It was orange.
It
It
don't-
was orange.
it don't-
Blue
it don't really-
Blue and orange.
It was
It
orange.
was
Blue and orange
It
underneath.
don't
Yo,
matter.
those ain't the New York colors.
It don't matter.
He be trying to blend in. That's what he be
It
doing.
don't matter.
He be trying to
We
blend
wear
in.
black and gray. The the Jets wear green and white.
Right.
So let's not say
It
it's
does.
New York
It
colors.
doesn't matter. You're not a Met fan at all. Right?
For me?
Yeah.
Of course not.
All right, cool.
It's your problem.
Huh?
That's
He's
your
a Yankee
problem.
fan.
Yankee for life, Jay.
It's your
All
problem.
right, so,
He be-
I don't mind what they're going through. It doesn't bother me what they're
all right,
going
so I guess it would be up to Kurt or Todd, and you know, 'cause
The Mets problem.
We ain't asked for the problem. We asked for the grades.
Oh, okay. The bullpen.
I haven't really.
The
watched him
bullpen
enough
has
to
an F
give you
minus.
the-
The bullpen. Straight. That's all. That's the main cause right there. The bullpen.
We went to a shutout game, but go ahead.
It doesn't matter. It's the
The
bullpen.
bullpen they had to
But I
get
will
involved.
say this: y'all have been playing very well for a team that doesn't have a bullpen.
Right. Well,
Because you're
yeah,
4
since
games over
June,
now?
they've been
3
playing
games
better.
over?
Yeah,
since
something
June
like that,
started,
4
they've been
games,
playing
something
better
like that.
since June.
And y'all
But-
were like 11 games under or something at one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we was. But it's the bullpen, and it's gonna until they address that problem. If they make any moves,
Yo,
they
Cap-
got one person, but
Yeah, but he's been shaky.
So,
Diaz,
Yeah.
so
he's been
again,
in and out
Right.
all
so,
season.
So you
but you
gave
guys
the,
leading
Then he
up
got
to him.
caught
you
with
gave
that
the
stuff on
bullpen
his
an
hand.
F. How do you grade the Stars or whatever? The case may be.
What you call him? A Lindo,
Lindo.
Yeah,
No doubt.
definitely
Lindo.
and
Nemo is having a good season
yes, he is.
so far. The first half of the season, he's been real good. Real good. He should have been on the All-Star game rather than Alonso.
ABC. What is he?
Yeah, but
Him?
they want Alonso for the
I know.
Home Run Derby.
for the Derby.
Right.
If he's
So-
not-
And to me, I wouldn't
he's
even
not
get in
gonna
the
do it.
Derby because I think the Derby messes up your
Messes you
swing.
up, right?
Messes up your swing. But he's got more ribbies than Alonso. Better batting average. Alonso's not that good defensively. He sucks defensively. He sucks on the field. And they moved Nemo from center field to left field and put Beta. Beta's a better center fielder, but Nemo's had a real good season. And he should have been in the All-Star game.
ABC. What is he?
Who?
Great.
For who?
Nemo.
Nemo should be
Gotta be an
A.
A. So also,
Okay.
I say Lindor's an A
Right.
and Nemo's an A. I say Alfonso's what? Maybe a
You
B
gotta say
minus.
Okay.
B minus. They
Yeah.
might trade if they don't when the second half starts
if they don't sell,
and
if
he
they-
don't hit, or if the team starts going
Is Jenny
down,
Martinez still healthy?
they sat him for a few days. I think he was
wondering, 'cause
tired.
I know I ain't heard of he
I think he was tired because
he's been clutch for y'all.
right. He's been clutch, but I think because they trying to rest her, they want him to do that for the length of the season. But if they
That
come
was a good
out
pickup for them.
and they don't play well, I think they're gonna trade Alonso.
And I like the kid Alvarez.
They didn't offer him a contract yet.
catch
so-
No, Alvarez go. Oh,
He
and
did
they
play.
had the third baseman because remember they wanted Beatty to take that job.
Right.
They sent him back down. Ventos came up and been hitting.
He's been hitting.
He's been
Yeah,
hitting.
he's been hitting.
So he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Long as he hitting, he ain't going nowhere.
So
Seems
how
like
would
y'all got more talent than the Yankees got.
and how would you grade the GM and the coach, the manager?
I don't have no problem with the manager because you only can do what you got, you know.
First year.
Right, and you know you got the bullpen. You can't do, but the starters don't go long. So if the starters win at least 7, that would help you more. But they going 6, and they've been pitching well lately. The starters been pitching well. It's the bullpen, and I don't know why he keep bringing Diekman. I don't understand why you keep using this dude. This dude sucks, man. Every time he come in the game, he giving up hits.
related to Diekman from the TA.
Oh, I don't know.
Dr.
He might as well be. He might as well be.
Do he
I would
look?
say
Do he
Clay
look?
Holmes,
Do
man. I
he?
don't
Do he
know.
look like him?
I don't know.
Bald head with a beard and stuff, you know.
Look
I don't
like
know.
Dr.
I don't know
Do
who's worse.
he sound like him?
Oh,
I haven't
That's
heard him
the thing.
speak.
Do he sound like
I
him?
don't remember him speaking, but he sucks, man. And they keep using him. So now they need to send him down. Bring some young kid up or something. Let me see something else instead of him, man.
All right, Serge. So how would you say Boone's doing? What would you grade him?
You know, everybody keeps saying his injuries with Rizzo and LeMahieu haven't been hurt, but I mean, he's there's just some moves that he made that
Sure.
I'm not gonna
Turn it up.
understand. And I don't know. I with the Yankees, it's funny because they keep making the playoffs, and that's what keeps him in a job.
Right.
But from what I guess everything's changed because it used to be we had to win a World Series. Now all we had to do is make the playoffs, and as far as the Steinbrenner
Thanks,
is concerned, they satisfied now. It used to be George didn't want to hear about the playoffs. If you didn't get to the World Series, George was firing you in the middle of the season. George was firing you after the season. If you lost in the World Series, he was counting you. But now, all
some guys
Boone got
got a lot
to
of
do is,
leeway.
yeah, they got a lot
Since
more.
he-
leeway.
Yeah. I mean, well,
So, I mean,
You ain't lying about that.
when you
I'm
think
not a
about
Boone
it,
The spirit
fan,
of
but-
George
right.
ain't there no
it's
more,
like,
man.
it's like they keep saying, if you get rid of Boone,
who you gonna get?
they're gonna get another guy who's Boone Jr. because they want somebody who's gonna be good with the players and get along with the players. They don't want a Billy Martin,
Dictator
Earl
guy.
Weaver, or those kind of guys anymore.
Yeah.
Those guys don't exist in the league. Everybody you got now is like buddy with the players. They're not managing them like, yo, if you mess up, I'm gonna sit your butt down. No, these guys don't hustle. That's part of Yankees' problem. They don't hustle the way that they should, and that's why they keep getting hurt. Because when you don't hustle, that's when you get hurt. When you start halfway through the play, you decide you're gonna run faster than you started out. That's how you pull hamstrings. That's how you do all the dumb things that they do, and make the stupid plays that they make. And do you think Boone is ever saying, "Oh yeah," like with the Mayo thing when that game that they lost with the double play thing, another play, Volpe,
Right.
he's running from third and he's watching the double play instead of running straight
Right,
through.
right.
Because we would have won that game
If he just
even
went
though-
scored, right?
If
He
he
ran it
scored,
through,
but
right.
no, he's stopping to watch. You're a pro. You're not supposed to stop and
Yeah,
watch
you keep
anybody.
Supposed to look at the side,
Right,
man.
Right, you look
got
at
the
the side. If
sign,
he's
man,
waving
right.
you to come third,
And
you
he-
round that and go
Right,
home.
he's your eye.
Well,
Yeah.
you should know anyway. A ball
Right.
hit on the ground, you running through the
Right.
plate.
Right.
Don't worry about what's happening behind you.
Yeah.
They might be throwing it to the plate. Then what you looking
Right.
and they got you out anyway.
Right.
Right.
You'll step
So you
behind
can't
because
do
you're
that.
looking. Right.
And then on that very same play, LeMayu, the guy bobbled it like 3 times, and he still almost got thrown out on a double play. And when they asked Boone after the game, was he hustling? Everybody in America knew he wasn't hustling.
Right.
Yeah, he was hustling. Really, Boone?
I don't know what
Really?
Yeah.
You can't say not one time, yeah, I think he might not have been hustling on that play.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
You
this
know what I'm
after the
saying?
game. Yeah.
So
Right.
Something. You
Get
don't
it?
got to, I mean, I get you supposed to defend your players, but when it's that obvious, sometimes you got to say, look, he messed up. I'll talk to him about it. You ain't got to go off on him.
Right.
You can just condemn him a little bit,
Right.
but he never does that. That's
So-
what bothers me.
what would you say, Relic? Who's your favorite Yankee player?
I haven't been watching those games
That's
like
good.
that because
Good answer.
I'm an old school Yankee fan that just
Oh, Reggie Jackson's
waiting
your
for them
favorite
to get-
baseball player.
waiting for them to go to postseason.
Okay.
If they don't make it a
He's a
postseason,
guy.
I wait. I watch them next year.
Oh, oh, so
Well, they
we'll,
won't make the postseason.
we'll call you back in
No,
September.
we
I
might-
don't
yeah,
know.
see him in
We
a-
might
You don't
not
think
make
that?
the postseason.
They'll make
There's
the
no
postseason.
guarantee.
They'll make
It's
it.
3 teams make the wild
Yeah,
card.
they'll
Yeah,
make it.
they're
They got to be
wild
one of
card.
those things.
Yeah.
They got
I
to be.
hope.
But,
When
you know,
does
It's gonna be. It's gonna
Gina
be
Carlo
hard
supposed
not
to come
get
back?
the wild.
well, they talked about bringing them back possibly after
the All-Star
break.
break?
Yeah.
this guy?
But
What about what's his name? The first
They
baseman.
don't need him.
Oh.
That kid Rice is playing better than
Okay.
Rizzo played all year. Rizzo, he ain't hit at all.
Well, when he supposed to come back, Rizzo?
Well, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't know. I
care.
think
I,
he's 60
I
days.
think they can trade him.
60 days.
I
Yeah.
think they need to trade
What happened to
him.
him anyway? How did he get hurt?
Didn't he break something?
Yeah, I think he broke something.
Yeah.
If he
Oh,
didn't, I'll
man.
help him break something.
Yeah.
He don't need to come
These
back.
guys.
So-
I don't want
So
him.
how do you feel?
y'all are rough,
so
man.
Don't him.
how you feel about Glaber, Serge?
You know what? That's the part that's killing me because Gleyber is my favorite Yankee. I love Gleyber Torres. But this year, for whatever reason, and I can't understand, you in a contract year. This is your year you're supposed to shine. You got to play, be focused 100% because you want that contract. He ain't getting no contract.
So
Because he's terrible in the field. He ain't hitting worthily. He's hitting more lately, the last few weeks.
right.
He's been picking it up a little bit, but still, it's not what he should have been doing all season. He should have been like that from the giddy up.
But didn't Boone bench him for a couple of games?
Yes,
last
because
week?
he wasn't hustling.
Right. So
That's the only
here's,
time.
here's my thing with Glaber. So you have a big contract year coming up, and to me, I thought that you was playing lights out a couple of years ago, and it seemed like maybe a game
Yeah,
had
he's digressed.
diminished a couple of years.
Yeah,
So I don't think he's the only culprit. Like you said, Rizzo's not playing good. Clearly,
LeMayu,
Volpe
Yo.
is suspect.
I think so, but a lot of people like Volpe, but I'm not one of those guys. But still,
Come on in, bro. Guess
He
who
is what
stepped
he is.
in the room? You could have shot across. Welcome aboard, G Money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. Who would you say name the top 5 players baseball in the American League?
Judge, and Judge. That's easy. And
Okay, we
Judge
say-
4 times and
Solo the
Solo
fifth one.
the fifth.
Okay, you say Judge. Give me one. Give me one. Say
The Baltimore shortstop also.
Yeah,
who? Gunderson.
yeah,
Yes.
Henderson,
Okay,
yeah,
that's 2.
definitely.
Who? Go ahead. Anybody else?
The kid Ramirez from the Indians. is
Yeah,
pretty
that
good.
boy is good.
Yeah.
And got to put Soto in there.
That's 4.
And then the kid from Kansas City, shortstop. He's another one, Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt. Okay.
What about now? Flip it to you nationally.
Nationally,
Yes.
Otani's number 1. Well,
You can
Mookie,
just-
I would have
Yeah,
said
Mookie
Mookie
would
Betts.
have been
Just
there.
run down all of.
I would have
He
said
got hurt.
I would have
He
said
didn't get
Betts,
hurt.
but he's hurt right
Yeah.
now. But I still would have said Betts. That's a tough one after that.
Put Freddie
guy.
Freeman in there.
No, I'm not gonna put Freddie Freeman. Not this year. Normally I would have said yeah. The guys from Philly.
Oh, yeah,
Harper.
Harper.
No, not even Harper. The third baseman. He's lead.
Boom.
No, What is that thing? Is
Alec Boom.
Boom. Yeah, Boom. The other guy in Atlanta. He was leading in Ribbies. Azuma, whatever his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him. Was that 4?
That's 5, ain't it?
What about the kid from Cincinnati?
He's
not-
good.
He's
but-
good. I don't think he's there yet.
Right.
He's good.
He's good.
But I don't think
Very
he's
good.
there yet. Not at the top 5.
Okay.
But he's close. Yeah, is that from?
No, you didn't name.
I saw Tiny Betts.
You think you did 4? Azuna.
You said Judd. Didn't you say?
Church is not in America.
Oh.
I mean nationally.
So you said Bryce
I thought
Harper no, and Bryce
He's
Harper.
I
like
guess
the
you
other
could put
kid.
Harper there.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper got
Was a-
21
Yeah.
home runs.
Yeah, I guess you could
61
put
runs
Harper
batting.
Oh, he- they-
300 batting
Yeah, I
average.
guess you could put Harper there.
He's a superstar. He's no doubt.
I put him over
Okay.
Freeman. Yeah,
Acuna
31,
would
he
have
been
been there,
doing
but he
okay.
got hurt.
yeah. I guess you could say I could put him over Freeman. That's 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it? 5:30.
Yeah.
Want to do the thing before we get to?
What's that?
I got some trivia. Yeah,
Go for it.
there's some good ones here for you.
Uh-oh.
7 ways
Oh,
to
God.
get on first base. For get on first 7 ways. There are 7 ways to get on first base.
Base hit. Is that what you mean?
A hit is 1.
Okay.
A hit is 1.
A
Walk.
walk.
A walk is 2.
A balk.
A ball.
No, walk doesn't get you on first base.
No, that'll get you moved to the next.
You move to the next if you're already
Oh,
on base.
Okay.
So the hit, a walk,
A strikeout and the catcher dropped the ball.
Pass ball.
and
That's pass ball.
that's 3.
A bunt.
Pass
That's
ball.
a hit, right?
That's
bunt
a
is
hit.
Get
Right.
hit,
Hitting
in the-
hit by the
get
pitcher?
hit in the head.
Hit by pitch, that's 4.
Hit in the head by the pitch.
Yeah.
Let's be specific.
he need to apologize still. We waiting. Got 4 more chances,
That
right?
was that 3
You
left.
got 3 more.
3 more ways.
You
to
put-
get-
Intentional walk.
That's a walk.
There's 3 more ways to
There's
get on
3 more
base.
ways. Yeah.
Ah,
Did you
wow.
say a pass ball?
Yeah, he said a pass ball.
That's what.
No, he
No.
didn't say a
Is
pass
that
ball.
on there?
He said, yeah, that's the pass ball.
You call that a pass ball?
So
When the catcher misses the third strike,
Well, the third strike, yeah. Third strike drop.
so
Right.
Well, I'm saying a
so
pass
are you
ball.
saying singles, doubles, triples, everything? is-
That's
all
all-
that?
that's all a hit.
Okay.
That's a hit.
I'm trying to be
Well,
transparent.
then I'll
Yeah,
rephrase the
yeah.
question. A wild pitch.
7 ways to get on base. Yeah, first base.
Name the 4 we got. Hit,
Walk,
Walk,
hit by pitch,
hit by pitch.
Intentional walk.
a hit, and third strike drop.
What about intentional
Third
walk?
strike drop,
Is
okay.
that different?
That's a walk. It's gonna be hard.
yeah,
Because the other
Yeah,
ones are
last
like
3
the other
is
ones are
rare.
like
very
borderline.
rare, yeah.
Yeah, the other ones are like borderline.
Have we even seen it in
Of course
our
you
career?
have. Yeah, you watch baseball, you've seen it before.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. What the heck?
Hit by pitch. Hit.
Okay, how about catches interference?
That's
There
one.
you go.
That's another
That's a
one.
good
Very
one,
good,
Todd.
Ty.
That's a good catch.
Very good.
He must have been a catcher.
That's a good
So
one.
it's 2 left.
2 left. And it's kind of similar.
Interference with the runner.
That's, he just said catches interference.
Well, I'm talking about like say the first baseman blocking the base.
That's an error.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
that a way of
That's
getting
an
one?
error. Error's
Oh,
one.
error.
There's
right?
one more.
I
One
should've
more.
thought about that, error. That goes down as an error? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Yeah, it's an error.
Yeah.
If I hit the ball, you fumble it, that's an error.
No, he said
He
being
said
in the
being
line
in
of
the
the pitch,
line,
right,
not-
right,
yeah,
of the
that's
runner.
not-
He said being in the line
That's
of
not
the runner.
no, that's not an error.
That's not an error.
Error is
Yeah, but is that
It's
on there?
interference.
That's
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 interference.
individual. That could be almost that could be the last one.
But that ain't what you got down.
No,
there.
but catcher interference is something different.
Right.
There's one more that we go by. You want me to give it to him?
Yeah, give it to us.
Dave hits the ball to you.
Uh-huh.
You throw it.
What
You throw
position
it.
am I?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You in the infield.
I'm not first
You in
base.
the infield.
Okay.
You throw it to another base and he gets on.
What
That's
they call
Fielder's
it?
choice.
Fearless
Fearless
choice.
choice.
Didn't even think of- oh my
Right.
God.
Feelers choice.
Hell,
I thought
was
you would
simple,
get
that
it.
was,
That
yeah,
was
that
simple.
was too simple.
Yeah,
that
I
was
thought you,
simple.
I
That
thought
was
you
too
would get it.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
well,
Wow.
Cause
it could have been a
he's able
fearless
to-
choice, or you beat out
That's
the.
being outrunning the.
Well, being
outrunning
out,
the
yeah,
throw.
beating it out is a
You're
hit.
outrunning the throw.
If you
Beating it
if you
out,
beating the
that's
thing,
it.
that's a hit.
It's a hit.
But like you went for the double play, so you
Right, the
went
double play.
to second first,
First,
and then the relay
That's
to
still,
first.
that's still considered a field.
That's a fielder's choice.
Right.
Yeah,
that's a relay, right?
So but
Okay.
you still beat it
Well,
out.
you
Right.
beat it out, now it's still a
yeah,
field.
it's a fielder's
So-
choice because they didn't have to go to the double
Right, they
play.
didn't have to go
Yeah,
to
that's
second.
whole. That's so simple that happens every day,
Exactly.
every game.
Okay, I got some for you, some little trivia. Name there was let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players.
Another
No, we're gonna do this first.
Go ahead.
Willie Mays was the second guy to get 500 home runs, 3,000 hits. Who was the first guy? Willie Mays was the second.
To get who?
500 home runs, 3,000 hits. Who was the first?
Mickey Mantle.
Nope. Mickey Mantle doesn't have 3,000 hits.
I just shot.
Very good shot, though. Nope. Babe Ruth doesn't have 3,000 hits.
Stan Musial. He don't have 500 home runs. But he was a bad boy.
It was a good one.
500.
That's elite status. 500 home runs, 3,000
I know
hits. Who?
Ted.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think he had 5.
I don't think he got 500 home runs.
Call you Strip.
No,
It had
definitely
to
not.
be somebody who
It's got to
played
be before.
before Willie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before Willie.
They had a whole lot of home
Yeah.
runs.
Got to be before Willie.
Jesus Christ.
Was it Joe
And when
DiMaggio?
we hit a name,
No,
we
it definitely
go,
wasn't Joe.
So it had to be from the Negro League.
No.
No.
Nope.
Is
Nope.
a Yankee?
Nope.
It wasn't a Met. That's the most important part.
No, we know that for sure. They ain't start to the 60s. No, that's the only reason.
Willie played for the Mets, so what are you talking?
By default,
Man,
he was
Yeah,
there.
he didn't.
He was
he
90
didn't
round when he
didn't
came.
hit- He didn't hit too many of them home runs for
No,
them.
he
He had
definitely did.
6 home
He was
runs.
half a man.
Yo,
Stop playing.
He was half a man then.
Grandfather.
He got,
Stop
he
playing.
got old overnight
He's a
because he
Yeah, he
was on
sure
the
did.
All-Star team the year before.
No.
Then he came to
He got
Mets
old
in second.
overnight.
you know what that was? That he put that uniform on, make you old.
That's what it was.
Yeah, as soon as he put that uniform
So,
on.
so how come y'all can't get this answer here then?
It ain't no Met.
It
We
ain't
did
a
get the
Yankee. You said it's
answer.
not a Yankee.
I don't have to be a
It
Yankee.
don't have to
I
be
know.
right,
That's
but
why-
Y'all should know this
That's why
guy.
we didn't get the answer.
Y'all should
Harvey
know this guy.
Killebrew.
We do know.
No,
him. We
definitely
do
not.
know.
Home Killebrew was.
He got 500 home runs. He don't have no
and I don't
3,000
think he
hits.
got 3,000 hits.
He don't. He don't.
Give us a hint, Kurt.
Played in the National League.
Give us his initials.
What kind of hit was that?
That's a hint.
Give us his initials, Kurt.
If I do that, y'all get it.
Well, drop one letter.
Yeah,
Okay. You
no,
played for the Braves.
Hank Aaron.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
but
he
I,
said
didn't wanna,
No, you didn't
I
say
was
that.
gonna say Hank
No.
Aaron,
No.
but I said that.
Okay. There are
Right.
7
Well,
guys
Hank
now.
No, but they played
Hank
together. He
Aaron
said
got
before him, they
Right.
played together.
Right.
Right.
Hank
That's
Aaron
why
got
I didn't
his-
say, 'cause they
that
played
number
together.
before
You think
Willie.
about
That's
somebody
pretty
Yes,
good.
he was
before,
there. He
yeah.
was
I
the
was
first guy to
gonna
get it.
I mean, I know he was underrated for a long time.
Yes, he was.
Who?
Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't categorize him in the same category as the rest of them until he got to that
Okay.
home run record.
Here's another one. It's off the same thing. 3,000 hits,
Uh-oh.
500 home
Here
runs,
we go.
and a
Gotta hurt my
career
head.
300 average.
Oh,
Name the
God.
guys.
Roberto Clemente.
Nope.
No, he don't have 500 home runs.
And he got exactly 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
It was the last day of the season.
Yeah.
Right.
There's only 3 guys.
Oh, it's only 3 of
500.
them.
Only 3 guys.
300
500 home runs, at least 500 home runs, 3,000 hits, and a 300 career
Barry
batting
Bonds.
average. No.
I was taking the shot.
That was a good one, though.
Griffey.
There's only 3 guys.
A-Rod.
Griffey.
No. Everybody don't have a 300
If
average.
you don't have it,
Not a 300 average.
Yeah, 300 is hard.
It's hard.
For them,
Willie
for them,
Mays.
for them
Willie
home
Mays
run
is one.
hitters, for the home run hitters.
Right. Willie Mays.
average is
Willie
hard.
Mays is one.
Go ahead, say Hank Aaron.
I think he got a 301 average.
Say it.
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron was the second. He got
See
a
how you
30.
go.
He got a
Why
305
we
average.
did?
He had a 305 average. The next one, the last one's going to be hard because you're not going to think about it.
Frank Robinson.
Mickey Mantle. Nope.
He played in the American League.
Oh.
Matter of fact, he played in both
Is he a
leagues.
Yankee?
He played in both leagues. No, he's not a Yankee. He plays. He
Kyle
played in
Ripken.
That
both leagues.
eliminates
Kyle
you.
Ripken.
No, This guy
Cal
played in
Ripken-
both leagues.
Cal Ripken never played in.
And the
Ken
American-
Griffey Jr.
He said
No.
no.
Not 300 average. It's gonna be hard.
Did he play in the 80s and 90s?
Played. No,
Earlier,
later.
he played later than that.
They played in the 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
And got 500 home runs.
Yes.
Eddie Murray.
No, that's a good guess though. It's a good guess.
Oh,
You said, "Oh,
Damn.
that's a good guess."
And he played in both leagues.
Played in both leagues. He retired in the American League.
wasn't Tim Raines? No.
No, definitely
No.
10 days.
I'm reaching. I'm just trying
500 home runs,
500 home runs,
300
3,000 hits,
Lost.
300 career batting average.
I'm about to become the Google guy.
No, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
beat the Google
but I don't think he had a
But
300.
we don't do Google on
No, not this show, right?
No,
Well, I ain't
trivia.
gonna say nothing. I'm just.
Oh, you looked it up?
Nah, I ain't
Oh, okay.
They
You
looking
know,
it up right now.
I'm not looking it up.
I want to say Jim Thome.
See, I was gonna
Hold
say,
on, hold on.
Dave-
This is John.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, go
John
ahead.
Green.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John. Nope, not Ken Griffey. Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up, John.
No, it's not Frank
Hold up,
Robinson.
John. Hold up, John.
'Cause he said-
Did you say Ken Griffey
He
Sr.?
said senior. He said senior.
Yeah, baseball is not your sport, huh?
I know for sure John had.
He didn't get Ken Griffey Sr. didn't get no 500 home runs.
Oh,
I'm- No,
no.
here it is again. Only 3 players with 500 home runs, 3,000
That
hits,
was my first choice.
and a career
Ken Griffey.
300 batting average. Only 3 players. We said 2. You said Willie Mays, and you said right. This guy, the last guy, played in both leagues, National League and the American League. He retired in the American League.
Edgar Martinez.
No,
I knew that was wrong.
no. I think. Okay, I'll give you another hint.
Ooh.
I think this guy was a Triple Crown winner. Right.
Crown winner.
Yeah, I think he was a Triple Crown winner, if I'm not mistaken.
Cabrera.
There you go. Bingo.
Detroit.
Miguel
Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Hey, that's
My man.
I gotta get one man.
My man.
You're right. What are you talking about?
My
I know,
man.
but that's because it was obvious. Only there's 2 of them who did it, and we're like,
Yeah. Yeah, he has.
Who did he play for in the National League? The Expos?
the
No,
Marlins.
the Marlins.
Yeah,
Right.
he was with the
Yeah.
Marlins.
Florida Marlins.
And they did a fire sale. Right
Yes,
after
they did.
Went to
Right.
the series
Yeah.
with him. They got rid of him.
All right.
I'm good, John. How you been,
How
man?
you
John.
doing?
John.
Yeah.
What was that? What did I say? Refresh my memory. Yes.
The team is playing better.
Across the huddle.
Yes.
It's across the huddle.
True.
Especially, yeah. Especially the beginning. You know.
That's
She-
true. That's
yeah.
true.
She just had to get used
Yeah, that was funny.
She's gonna get
They
better.
put 4 people on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting this against us.
Right.
But they were
Like,
saying
they
that
gonna do
a couple of games before that, she there was like 10 seconds left, and she got fouled and hit a free throw.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So
how she
was
got it. Yeah.
Stat pattern.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
against the Liberty, wasn't
No,
it?
it wasn't Liberty. It
Nah?
was somebody else.
Oh,
And
okay.
she got fouled with like 10 seconds. That's
I
how
remember
her
that. She
streak
made the
continued.
shot at that, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you know, to me, that's the biggest difference I see between the WNBA and the NBA. It don't matter what the score is in the WNBA. if there's 5 seconds left on the clock, somebody's gonna shoot.
Mhm.
They don't dribble a ball
No,
out.
they
in the
don't. For some
WNBA.
reason,
They
Oh,
do
yeah.
not dribble a ball out.
No
It's
respect.
like we go to the last second. We don't care if we beat you by 30. We're gonna beat you by 33.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more question. John, I'm gonna put this one more question here. 3 players with over 3,000 hits that are not in the Hall of Fame.
Here we go.
3 players. Oh wow, damn.
He said who he said?
Rafael Palmeiro. Right, that's one.
A-Rod,
What's the question?
3
A-Rod,
players with
Yeah,
over
Pete Rose.
3,000 hits that are not in the Hall of Fame.
Pete Rose and
Pete
A-Rod.
Rose.
Damn, y'all got them all. That's
That was
good.
kinda
That's
easy.
good.
The band guy.
Yeah, the bank.
That's kind of easy.
All arrogant and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to be all arrogant about it.
That
Yeah.
backfired on him.
Yeah, big time. Good. That was good. Y'all got that.
I mean, I think the only one who was dirty who got it was McGuire, right?
He's not in.
He's not in.
He's not in.
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
McGuire's not in.
No,
His
he's not.
statue on the street
I know he
Yeah, he's not in.
I thought-
smashed.
I thought they. Oh, well,
No,
I
he
know
didn't
got
get
a
it.
job with baseball.
Yeah, he got a
Yeah.
job. Well, Bonds got a job too.
He does.
Where's his
John Beck- No,
He
There's
won
a lot-
the-
there's
he
a
won
lot
the
of guys
Syracuse.
not in
What
the
are
A
you
lot
talking
of
about?
people ain't.
there's a lot of
That's
guys
not
in the Hall of
professional.
Fame.
He won the
That's not-
Syracuse.
Here we
No,
Say.
it does. It's why it's called
That's
basketball.
college. No,
That's
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 college.
why
NBA.
it's called
That's the
basketball.
NBA.
No, that's two
Chuck-
different things.
Two
Chuck-
different things. Yes,
Charles
it is.
Chuck-
Barkley won the city title in Georgia.
Yes, it is. They have a college Hall of Fame.
So
They
he'll
do
be
have
both.
They have a college
He'll
Hall of
be in
Fame.
both.
What's
No.
wrong with you?
Who? Say it again now. What'd you say? That
No, I said it's not NBA, it's basketball. So he'll get in full because he's basketball. He won the title at Syracuse.
So what that mean? What that got to do with the NBA?
Carmelo not
He-
Hall of
he-
Fame yet?
So hold up, he's not a Hall of. Y'all telling me
He's
right
not
now.
retired 5
It's
years.
not what we.
telling me
It's not what
now-
we feel. That
Y'all
he's
telling
not.
me right
right now,
he
he's
don't
not.
deserve the Hall of
No,
Fame?
that's not what we
He's
said.
gonna be in the Hall of
That's
Fame.
not-
Exactly.
That's
What
not
are
what.
you
That's
talking
not what the question was.
You
about?
They- man. That's not
He's basketball.
it is
No,
the it
Sherman
is the
Johnson-
NBA.
He won Big East title.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
That's not enough.
So Christian Laettner is going to be in the Hall of Fame? He had a stellar college career.
He won twice, didn't he?
In the NBA.
Yeah, he won twice.
Is he going to be in the Hall of Fame?
No,
It's overall stuff.
no,
man.
no,
Everything
it's
is-
not.
So
Yo,
what?
you
Yes, it is.
didn't
No, it's
answer
not.
the
Yes,
question.
it is.
If
Answer,
he didn't win it,
You didn't answer, Greg.
Listen to this. Can you shut up? I'm gonna say something.
answer the question.
If he didn't win a championship at Syracuse, he would still be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Yes.
Carmel,
You're right.
yes.
Okay.
It's not because he
You're
won
right.
at Syracuse.
But when I'm telling
It's not
you, he
because
won that title.
no, it's not
It's
because he won at
It's his
Syracuse.
whole-
He would have made the
it's
Hall of
his
Fame.
whole-
And no,
No.
It's
he
his
would
whole-
make it because his
It's
NBA
what do you
career.
call it? It's his whole body of
No,
work. You
no,
don't put him
no,
in there.
no.
Yes, it
Can I-
is.
He
can
would
I-
make
can I-
it. He would make it. Make it if he would have never won a championship at Syracuse, he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer anyway because he win the
It's
NBA.
his whole
Well,
body
Not
can I-
because
can I
at
ask y'all-
Syracuse.
NBA.
Can I ask y'all a
Johnson.
question?
Get out of here.
You gotta
I mean,
Listen,
can't get-
hell
I
no.
was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say
It's in my car.
Hold on, John.
that. I was gonna say that.
Crazy. You gotta be smelling
You're-
the smoke.
you're- Greg is like, yo, what happened to the ride? He
be
said,
in the-
Listen,
You good.
say
yes,
it again.
yes.
What did you say?
Yeah, John, say that again.
Carmelo had 37 points in 14 minutes.
Probably in one again.
14 minutes.
Yeah, he scored 37 in 14 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
you talking about
listen.
when he's playing. Okay.
Listen, it's not, I mean, I guess if everybody had a vote for him to get into the Hall of Fame, I guess everybody would vote for him to be
Yeah, I'll
there.
vote
He's
for
going to
him.
be a
Yeah,
first
yeah.
ballot Hall
Yeah.
of Fame.
But
I get it.
First ballot.
What? Say what?
Who said that?
Who said that?
A Patrick Hater got to be.
Oh my god.
Well,
Yo, John, why you gotta criticize my opinion?
I knew I was gonna say, sir.
You said you.
I was gonna
I
say,
ain't said
sir.
that. I ain't
Oh my God.
Yo, not for nothing, but if it was me, I would have said Patrick Ewing's name nor John Stark's name should be up on that wall. So
Yeah. I would have took
and they should. And what they should do is make a statue of him outside the garden with him missing a layup.
Oh, with the dick.
finger roll.
With the finger roll. That's the layup. That's the statue I want to see. I want to see the
Nobody
missed
got a
layup.
statue in the garden, right?
They need to. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
well, that too.
Well,
But
sir,
But you know what they're gonna put with John Starks? They're gonna put him dunking over Jordan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
They don't worry about the fact he went 1 for 28 from the 3-point
Right.
line against you.
His was the
yeah,
Same difference.
No, just in that one
Same
game.
difference.
All right,
Hey,
John,
give him a
appreciate
call.
it.
Thank you, John.
his iconic moment.
Yo,
That's a
crazy.
good question.
Yeah.
all right, John. All right, so
Will there ever be a statue in front of the garden?
I don't think so.
interesting. So
I don't think so.
here go the thing.
If they do, it should be Clyde.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or Willis.
Or Willis.
Yeah.
One or two.
Yeah, I would say.
Willis scored 4 points and got the MVP because
Right.
he did it on sheer pain. And then Walt Frazier went on to had the
Great game.
great game.
Right.
And maybe that was a curse because we ain't win since.
Exactly.
But the MVP is over what? It's over the whole course of the 4 games, right? Isn't it?
Right.
But what it was
Well, he
the
missed it.
morale, the momentum builder.
Didn't he miss
was
the
able,
game?
yeah, he was able to
He
come
missed
out.
game
Yeah.
6, I think.
He
Yeah,
was
I
able to
believe,
come
yeah.
out and do his thing, and the
I remember that
electricity
game. I watched that
propelled
game. He picked
Mhm.
the first 2 baskets.
everything
Yeah.
else.
First two.
I remember.
And then he left. You know?
He said bye bye.
When he hit the first 2, everybody knew that.
Oh,
game
the
was
crowd
over.
went
Yeah.
crazy.
It
Yeah.
went crazy.
Crazy.
And then they try to recreate it this past year
Stop playing.
with OG.
Stop playing.
And OG looked like he was pulling the kickstand. And what they do, they reward him with $213 million. I just don't get it. I'm not.
Yo, we shouldn't allow people who are fans of team, just because you're a fan of a team, to make idiotic statements.
True.
We got to
That's
muzzle. We got to muzzle
true.
people's speakers
That's
because
true.
they fans of teams
That's true.
to make idiotic
That's
statements.
right. You are absolutely right.
So you
When
say
are we going to start?
you say
We
he
should
gonna
start it
walk,
right now.
he's gonna walk home
Oh boy, he
from the highway?
He gonna watch my
Listen,
smoke.
like I said,
What was that? What was that? I think in one of those Martin episodes.
what?
What was it? What it said? You gonna smell my dust or something? He said, I forgot one of them characters he was.
Oh, when he was when he got his wheels taken, he got his wheels said, "Watch my smoke."
You
He
know,
wasn't
yeah.
going nowhere.
Yeah, that's how he gonna be. He gonna
Yeah,
be. He gonna
that
see
is
my
funny.
smoke, yo. You what?
Your boy Carmelo is the first round,
First ballot.
Hall
Without
of Famer
question.
because he's a top 10 all-time scorer.
Yes, he
Man.
is.
Yes.
That alone is gonna get you.
Yeah,
in.
yeah, definitely.
Not the fact that you want to
No, you're right. You're right.
half
You're
a
right.
season's.
Don't say.
title
Don't. Now you're
and-
disrespected. Now you're being disrespectful.
This is when I'm not disrespectful.
Do you try to get him in Brooklyn too?
All right, let me ask you. You think Charles Barkley
I
deserved
wanted
to
him
be
in
Hall of
Brooklyn.
Fame?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why? He didn't win.
Come on, son.
He didn't win. Did he
No,
win?
but it's overall. When I said overall, it's the overall thing. He did work in
Right.
in NBA.
And he won
Okay.
the high school title.
Yeah.
He did work in the
I mean, if
NBA.
it's the overall thing.
All right, Ilgauskas, isn't Ilgauskas in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
No.
With Cleveland?
No.
You making them names now?
Yeah. He's
Sabonis. Isn't Sabonis in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No.
That
I
not
think he
yet.
is.
Not the NBA Hall of Fame. No, he's not.
Be correct
the,
now. Be
the
correct.
The father.
Yeah,
He's in. They hit what? What's that
International.
thing? International Hall of Fame.
International.
Okay, be correct now.
Are you sure?
I'm asking because he didn't
I
have
don't
a
know.
great career.
Google man's looking it up.
No,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
say, don't call him that.
I don't think
I
he
don't
is.
think
He
he's
can
in
call
that.
me that.
I don't
You
think he's in
can't.
He called you Google man.
That's cool. I don't care.
I call you Google guy.
They say
Work.
it's your body of work. It's your body and work in the league. It's
Right.
not your body work.
He had
And
no
your
body.
whole- it ain't your body and work.
Find
It's
it out.
CYO.
Find it
It's
out.
not your body and
Find
work.
it out.
It's CYO.
Right.
When you
Find
play
it.
CYO
Look it up for
and
me.
PAL,
Look it up. For
you know what I'm saying, in high school.
Look
Yo,
it up.
You know what I'm
Yo, I
saying?
did work in
Yeah,
CYO.
you know what I'm
man.
saying? This guy here.
He said,
Let him look it
I
up.
did
man.
work
Let
in
him
the-
look it up.
do you know his first name?
I think isn't this Ilgaskis?
No, it's not his name.
Sabonis.
Arvidas.
Arvidas.
Arvidas. All right.
Sabonis.
His son was born in the U.S. Do you know that?
Yeah, he's American, right? You talking about his
His son, yeah.
right? But he
DeMontis.
And-
right.
He was
What
born
is it?
He's in FIBA and Naismith. He's in both.
Hall of Fame.
Right. See, all right.
Okay.
So he's somebody that didn't have a great body of work in America
Right.
in NBA, but he's in the Hall of Fame, NBA Hall of
No,
Fame.
he had a good
As y'all
body of
call
work.
it.
He just didn't
No, he
win a
didn't. He didn't have
championship.
a body of work like that.
In the
He did.
NBA.
No, he didn't. He played for Portland.
Right. And he came in kind
He
of
was coming
later
old.
on. In
Right,
his, he
was
came in
old.
later on in his
Exactly.
age wise.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you. It's not what y'all think it is. It's just NBA. No, it's more than that. All right, let's go to the next thing. I already proved it.
You didn't prove your
You,
point.
I'm still
So
trying to
Melo's
figure out what you was
going in.
talking about,
So
man.
Yes, you're right. He's going in because he was a great NBA player. Yes, we know that. But y'all not going to dismiss the fact that he had a great
If he
college
didn't,
career,
he had a
and
great
he's going
college
in because
career.
he had two.
He had a great
You
college
talking
career.
about
And
Carmelo,
if he
right?
did, he had a great.
else am
He
I
had. He
talking
had played 1 year. He won a championship. If he didn't win the championship in that year,
He'd still
he
be
still
in.
would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. It would have had nothing to do with that.
Because it comes down to his body.
It
of
would have
work.
had nothing to
Right.
do with that.
His body of work in the
It would have had
NBA.
nothing to do with that.
His whole body. Of
His
It
work.
wouldn't
body
have
of work.
nothing to do with that.
Everything.
It would have nothing
Yo,
to
you
do
know
with
what?
that.
Raise your voice. On
But you better watch your hands. You better watch your hands.
Wait a
You better watch your hands.
Wait, could we?
You better watch your hands.
Excuse me. Could
I know
could
that. This
first
guy's
of all
crazy.
let's get some
Keep up with
order,
his hands.
please. Here,
Watch your
first,
hands.
I'm doing like
First,
this. You doing like that.
so-
Let's get ready to rumble.
Mine
wait,
is right
we
here.
gotta get the pay-per-view
You
ratings
know
up,
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Don't
'Cause
I
he's
started
about to
now.
get it.
now.
He's
Don't-
about to get it.
This is how we get
and
our
no,
He's about to get
right,
it.
we gotta get the ratings up,
Oh,
but you can't over yell.
oh, I know what to bring.
situation.
Yo, I know what to bring up. Yo, did anybody see anything on the internet about Mayweather fighting John Gotti the third or the second, whatever it was,
Nah,
in a
the guy-
fight?
Yes.
No.
You saw that?
It's an exhibition, right? It's
They said he
exhibition.
knocked. They said he knocked him
I
out
didn't.
or
keep
knocked
up
him
with
down.
Who knocked who out?
John Gotti the third. They said that he beat.
I
Floyd
didn't actually know
Mayweather.
the fight happened, but I did.
I
hear about it.
I ain't even see know about no
Yeah, I
damn
didn't- I
fight.
didn't know the fight happened.
Well,
I
let
know
me-
they was talking
let-
about it
Let me
yesterday.
put it like this: if I'm in the ring with John Gotti III, I don't care how nice I am.
I'm
I'm
getting
not-
knocked out.
Right, I'm gonna get knocked out rather than get killed and found in the back of a van 2 weeks later.
Well, he's a boxer. He's
It
a
don't
boxer.
matter what he is. He's
He's
John
not supposed to
Gotti
lose.
III.
He's
Right.
not supposed
Oh,
to
now the
lose.
guys come in with the crooked nose and say, "Look, this is the way the fight goes. We know you like that horse. You don't like the
When
movie."
did they fight?
I don't know. I didn't see
Did
anything
he win
about
the
it.
fight, or he just not? Did
They
win?
said he beat him. That's what they said. And I'm sitting there like, when did they fight? Because
Yeah,
I don't
didn't see that.
I don't remember it.
I know they was talking about it years ago. I never
Yeah.
heard that they fought. I heard them.
I didn't
remember
hear
they talked
anything
Go ahead,
about
look
it.
that one up.
Yeah,
I never heard about the fight.
I want to know exactly what the proposition that you can't refuse.
Google guy. Look it
Yo,
up.
it's actually on here.
On
It's on there?
what the fight?
Yeah, YouTube. I ain't click on it yet. It says Floyd Mayweather versus John Gotti III.
I ain't hear
May
anything
11th,
about that. May 11th.
2024.
Oh, that was last month,
Wow.
2 months ago.
I ain't hear nothing about
And
it.
what was the result?
What does your phone say? Because other phones might say
It
something
says,
different.
why did Floyd Mayweather lose? Who did Floyd Mayweather lose to? Even the referee thought Floyd Mayweather had won the match, mistakenly raising.
He's
Hold on.
still-
Let's make sure this is right.
Yeah,
Something ain't right because
I
that
never
like
heard of it.
they was also
No,
saying
this
that
can't be-
Floyd
this
was
not-
having a hard time getting back in the country at one point
For
in time.
Dubai, he was in
Right.
Dubai,
Right.
and something happened, and they wasn't
Right.
letting him back in.
yeah, I think one of his
So-
friends had
So
stole
now,
something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now that's very conflicting. I don't know what it is because they were saying he wasn't even in the country.
Yeah, but this all goes back to my point about boxing being a joke. Why would that even be a discussion that Floyd Mayweather was fighting John Gotti III?
Unsanctioned.
It was supposed to be a what you call them, like the exhibition. but
Exhibition,
something
like
happened,
Tyson thing.
and it
right?
didn't go, and it
that's
didn't,
like Tyson
right.
fighting this guy.
and it
Jake
didn't,
Paul.
and it didn't come off.
That's
I
why
remember when they
I
was
was
talking about it.
like, I was like,
and it
I'm
didn't,
looking
it
at
didn't
it.
come off.
I saw it today, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember them fighting and whatnot, man.
All right, so it says here they have a rematch scheduled August 24th in Mexico City. They fought previously in June 2023.
Right. In June 20. That's
So
what I got
first
here.
it was May
June
11th, and now it's
2023.
June 2023.
I don't
The
remember.
exhibition
It.
was ended in the 6th round. Gotti continued to throw punches at Mayweather after the stoppage, which sparked a wider brawl.
Oh, and I think they disqualified him, if I'm correct now. He got
Okay.
disqualified
Yeah.
for doing that.
But,
Yeah.
But now the new fight is agreed to be August 24th in Mexico City.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
he
it
got
says.
disqualified
Yeah.
now that I'm talking, now that I think about it.
He announced it this Saturday, I guess, just passed.
Wow.
Yeah, Saturday just passed. He just announced that they're supposed to fight
Oh, okay.
August 24th.
I don't even remember them fighting the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do
it's,
remember
it's
something
old enough
about
to
it.
be on YouTube.
It was
so,
disqualified. He got disqualified. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
yeah, it's old enough to be on. They had a fight this weekend. Some fights this weekend. But
Gotta be
Didn't
a
what's the
first,
name
then.
fight not that long ago?
Who?
Stevenson.
Shakur? Last
Yeah.
weekend.
yeah,
I think it was last weekend.
yeah.
And he won.
Yeah.
They saying that
I
he
thought it
gotta-
was kind of a
he
boring
got to
fight.
stop fighting those guys. But he's saying they ain't the guys he want to fight. They not
Don't
making
want
a
to fight
fight.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What, I think this was his last
He
fight.
had the mandatory.
that-
It looked
yeah.
like a mandatory.
Right.
But he's saying he want to fight the guys, but they don't want to fight him. You know, I was listening.
He
to
don't
that.
put on a great show, and that's a problem. You know, if you're trying to get these big money fights, you got to be able to
Do
put
he
on a
fight
show.
with what you call him, Golden Boy? Who's his
I don't think he's with anybody right now.
Oh no.
I think this last fight was his last fight, whoever he was with, whatever promotion he was with.
Well, I think they said after this one, they said they're gonna try to get him the fights that he
Yeah.
needs. Because, like you said, it's like you can't sell a fight. Nobody's
Right.
watching the fight because you ain't fighting nobody.
Right. You quick.
But he was
Everybody
a
knows
ranked-
you quick.
the
You're
guy
a
he
good
fought,
boxer.
yeah, was a ranked guy, but
Right.
nobody want to see that. They
No.
want you to fight, but they said the
want you
guys
to
don't
fight.
want to fight him.
Yeah, that's true. That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what they all saying.
So,
But you also got to put on a show that guys know if I fight him,
it's
I'm gonna make some money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that's about.
Yeah.
That's why it don't make no
But
sense
if
to me.
If you one of the top guys, you should be able to make money on your own.
Now, if you're not putting on a show,
But if you're fighting this guy, who he's undefeated, right?
who's that? The guy?
Stevenson.
Yeah.
I mean, if you that confident that you could beat him, why would you duck him?
No. Well, he wants to fight the big.
The
name
guys
guy.
don't
He
wanna
wants
fight.
to fight.
But
Right.
the other
Those
guys
other
don't want
guys
to fight
fight
him.
They
They
saying-
ducking him.
They saying they can't get the other guys under contract to fight
Yeah.
him. That's what he was saying.
Sounds like they ducking.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Because he would like to fight Tank and he would like to fight those other guys.
Like,
But
if he's saying he don't have a problem fighting them, then and the other guys saying, "Oh, we can't make no money fighting," how you know what you're gonna do unless
Right.
you fight the guy?
Right.
I mean,
He
he's
might
a
turn
big
around and
name.
knock you out,
I can't think
and
that
then
they
what?
won't make money.
That's
They got to make money.
They got to make some money off
They
him. but-
saying that
if you're
what's
undefeated and he's undefeated, that's two undefeated guys in the ring
Right.
who are top boxers.
Top
How could
boxers,
you not
right.
make money when you got fights like Jake Paul against Mike Tyson? You got John Gotti versus Mayweather. Jesus Christ, these are not even real
I
fights
know.
and they making money.
Exactly.
they said they making that fight, supposed to make that fight Crawford and what's going to fight?
Coffin and who?
Canelo.
I would
It
love
looks
to.
like that
I'd like
fight's
to see
gonna
that.
happen.
That would see that's what I'm saying.
But see, he would have to move up,
Yeah,
right?
they
I was gonna say, the
they said he
weight
will.
classes-
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do it. I think they're gonna make that fight.
See, I don't like that for.
Who's got
Ain't
him
Crawford
moving?
supposed to
Who's got
fight
him
this
moving?
weekend?
Well, no, I mean, Crawford gonna have to come.
Ain't
up.
Crawford supposed to fight this weekend? He got a fight coming up.
He may too.
I think he
Might
got
be
a
The
fight.
other guy, the other guy that they were saying that he shouldn't
Who's he
see,
fighting?
he
I
fought
don't
this
know.
past weekend.
Hmm.
Edwin, he's undefeated, and he was in that weight.
Oh, you
class.
talking about what's his name? Bud
right?
something.
So they can't make them fight each other.
They
You
can't.
gotta make the numbers correct,
Right.
One, so like the camp, as far as the money's concerned, You got to make that.
They give you a certain
You-
amount of time to fight the mandatory.
Yeah, you
guy.
have mandatories. If you don't
And if
fight
you
the
don't
mandatory,
fight 'em,
they'll
they-
take your belt.
They'll
Yeah,
take
that's
your
right.
belt
Yeah.
away. They
Yeah.
give you like a year or something like
Yeah,
that, or
depend-
something
yeah,
like
to
that.
fight the
There's a certain
mandatory.
amount of time they
Yeah.
give you to fight the mandatory guy.
Yeah, the number, whoever the number one highest rated guy.
I think
You
Black's
gotta
supposed
fight.
to.
Crawford's the next up. Yeah.
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 So Crawford's next fight, it says August 3rd. Israel Madrimov.
August 3rd. Okay.
I don't even never even heard of that guy.
Yeah.
But yet still he's fighting him. He's gonna make money, but he can't fight Stevenson.
Right. You see what's going on with
That's the part that bothered me. And they say, okay, you got to fight the mandatory guys. So who's in charge of saying who's mandatory? Why can't Stevenson be the next mandatory guy in whatever division he's willing to fight those top guys at?
They different. Exactly. They in different weight classes.
That's why
He's not man. He can't be mandatory if he's not in his weight class.
So he got to move up.
Yeah.
Stevenson would have to move up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Crawford would have to move up to fight Canelo.
Canelo. And he's gonna do it. I believe that's gonna
Right. Because that's just a money fight.
Yeah,
That's what
they
that.
know that's what people want
Right.
to see. And it's gonna draw.
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna draw.
You see, Ryan Garcia is back in the mix of getting in trouble.
No, he is in
you
trouble.
know? Yeah.
He is in
And,
trouble. They suspended him. The WBC suspended
Yeah.
him.
Then he had the issue with his wife.
Right.
So now, you know,
Didn't he go to rehab?
yeah, now he's supposed to be in rehab.
He's supposed to be in rehab
Right, he's
now,
supposed to be in rehab.
but you know he got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
He
he
said
got a lot of
the
stuff.
hotel was soon because he supposedly tore up the hotel.
Right.
They held back the money he had with the Devin Haney fight, and then he went on some tirade about something about blacks and
Black people,
Latinos
right.
and stuff like
he
that.
made money though because he bet on himself.
Right.
Right,
So
'Cause he came in
has
overweight.
some
but the
money.
purse
He
on
got
the
issues,
fight
though.
they
Right.
held.
They
He
held
got.
that
It
back.
sounds like
They
he
held-
got issues.
Yeah, he do got some
He
issues,
got some issues.
He paid the what was it, 500,000,
and he tested positive for that in that
Drugs.
fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he paid
That's why he
that
didn't
off.
get paid.
Right. But then he bet on himself. He came in overweight.
Right,
He won the fight. So,
but didn't he lose some money by coming in overweight?
He lost one. He
1.5
bet. He
million.
bet 500 a pound if he overweight per pound.
Right,
He'll pay. What's the name?
Haney.
500,000.
Right. and he did that.
He knew that. He
Right.
knew what he was doing. He came in overweight.
Mm.
Put his money on himself,
Right,
and then he won the fight.
right.
But like you said, because he had the illegal substance, whatever,
Right.
they holding that money. But I don't know how much he made on betting on himself,
I
but
think somewhere in the
He said
neighborhood of
12
12
million.
million.
yeah,
Really?
it
Yeah.
was, it was good money.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he went. He
I
went.
hear
He
that.
went to a mall. And
He went
whoever
to-
came in, he bought everybody sneakers and everything. He was
Yeah, it
he
good
was
money.
crazy.
Hmm.
So it's like he got to do nothing right now. He just right now he's just out of being his behavior's out of crazy.
Yeah, he's out of control right now.
Yeah, his behavior's crazy.
I hear that. Well, I know the WBC stripped him.
Right.
You know, they put him on suspension. I think it was for a year or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. What time is it?
6:12.
6:12.
6:12. Coming down the last 15 minutes or so of the show.
Summer League.
We didn't even get into that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You want to go through it right real quick?
Yeah, go for
We
it.
go.
What's about to start too in
Who?
a couple of weeks, couple of days, I should say.
Who's that?
The
NFL.
NFL camp.
Preseason.
Oh, the
Starting to
preseason,
open up.
right?
The camps are starting to open up this week.
Oh,
this
wow,
week and
damn.
next week, like the next 5 days.
Mhm.
Camps opening.
Oh, we didn't say much about the what's the wide receiver from the Ravens that died?
Jones.
Jacoby Jones. That's his name?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no,
kidding me? I didn't see
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I knew the guy in
40
Minnesota.
years old.
Huh? 40 years
40?
old. 40 years old.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
They don't know.
They-
They
Wow.
found him dead.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, so I didn't even hear that.
Yeah. We didn't even mention that.
Kobe Jones.
Yeah, he
Oh.
just did.
And then
But he's
Charles
not.
They said Jordan Addison got busted for DUI.
for the wide receiver,
Yeah,
right? Minnesota, right?
yeah,
Right.
he got busted.
And
I saw that.
Remember the wide receiver that just was in that car crash?
On the
Yeah,
Raiders.
three guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Minnesota.
right.
The 3 guys from the college.
From the car.
But one of the
Just
guys
got
got drafted by Minnesota.
Right.
Got drafted.
Dang, I didn't even hear that about Jacoby.
Yeah.
Let's do some shout outs right quick. Shout out to William Wilson, my uncle. Shout out to New York Nez, John Green on the check-in, Teddy Riley.
Teddy
Watching
Riley. What's
Teddy
up, Teddy?
Riley.
Was he at the what you gonna be talking
Nah,
about?
well, no, we didn't see him.
Mm.
You was there.
I don't know. I got to see his face.
Oh,
Young-
you
You know
Teddy.
Teddy Riley.
You know Teddy.
You would know Teddy.
The army-
Everybody knows
Did
Teddy.
You know
Teddy Riley
Teddy.
think he was the offense with the basketball?
Yeah.
Yo, man, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
He comes to the gym sometimes.
Everybody knows Teddy, yo.
You know Teddy, right?
George Phillips on the check-in.
You know
Rodney
George
was
Phillips,
there.
right?
Rodney
You know
was-
George Phillips, right?
Ah, got you.
Yeah, you know.
Rodney Barnes was there though. Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, Rodney was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, man, you fouled me. My ball,
Oh, he
my
was there?
ball.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Oh,
He came up to me,
man.
yo.
Rodney.
Shout out to Rod.
That's messed up.
He seen TSS Rooks was there. He was like, "Can I go home? Can I go home now?" Yeah, that's usually the flag.
Oh, Chantel?
Oh, that-
Yeah.
Chantel, can I go home now?
And shout out to Darian Brown.
See the
His
TSS?
name was
See the
there.
TSS?
TSS was
John Green also said Gotti and Mayweather fought last year, but as
Yeah, right.
as you know,
I remember
they
it was a
stopped it.
disqualification.
Right,
Yeah,
disqualification. That's correct.
That's what it was. I remember.
Yo, did you see the thing on the internet with the people that did the wedding reception on the L train?
Yeah, I saw that.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she's an Instagram girl, man. That
Yeah?
girl. Yeah,
Wow.
They had the whole car.
They had the whole
What
car.
car was it was one of what on that? Oh, it was an L.
I don't know. It was on the L.
Wow.
yeah. I remember it. I remember that. I saw it.
That
It was
crazy. I just
it was
saw it
during the
yesterday.
week.
I was like, wow.
last week.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
shout out to Clarence Devone
They let them
and
do that
Cleo
for us.
Smalls,
they
Tony
didn't
Wyatt,
have no problem with it.
no doubt.
Yeah, the DJ and food and
Yeah.
everything on the train.
Yeah, remember Clarence Devone?
Yeah,
He went to Atlanta, was conductor, on the check-in.
Oh yeah.
Uh, and Wyatt, Big Wyatt, Linda Yarborough's husband, Tony Wyatt.
Tony.
Tony Wyatt. Damian King, all right, no doubt.
I need to put up the dance.
All right, so
Where was y'all going next?
He was talking-
NFL sound good, but NBA also. So we got a few minutes, but
Summer league going on right now, so
the camp, the NFL camp's opening up.
Who's been impressive?
Not Boney Jones.
We're not
Well,
gonna.
So we're not gonna
They had some
Bronny
cats. They
bash
was
today.
showing
I'm
this
talking about
morning.
who's been impressive. period.
They were showing these cats. They were showing a lot of
Houston team.
dunks that these cats was doing in the
Oh, them
game.
guys
Some
on
nice
Houston,
dunks, man.
Them
Right.
guys on Houston.
They got
But Cam Whitmore played last year. But Reed Shepard, he played
Yeah.
well. He has played well.
is that the kid from
Kentucky, right?
Yo, he played very well the other
Right.
game. Yeah.
I didn't see the
Yeah.
other guy, Bellingham. I didn't see him play. I know the first game he didn't play that well.
How's Castle doing?
He played well.
He got hurt.
Oh, he
His
got
wrist. His wrist.
But he
Yeah.
played before that. He was
Right.
playing well.
He played okay,
Yeah.
but
He played.
I just saw. I was on the bottom of the screen when
Oh,
I left
yeah,
the
he
house
got-
today that he hurt his wrist. He may not play the rest of the summer league.
Yeah, they usually hold cats out
And
like that.
who's impressed you on the Nets summer league? Pete?
They was playing today before
Keon was
that.
decent.
Who?
Obviously Wilson was good, but Wilson was in the NBA.
Yeah,
right?
he's an NBA player.
Yeah.
DJ,
How did Whitehead look?
Clowney's in there.
Yeah, Clowney's there too. but
Clowney's there.
see, those
Whitehead,
guys
they
is
used to play
NBA
before?
guys. You know what I'm saying?
The guy Whitehead that used to play with them
But-
before.
He
Uh,
was in the G League most of the time.
but aren't
Right.
those guys
Those
the
guys
two-way
was- he was
players?
two-way guy.
Right.
Right.
So they would play. They trying to bring their stock up.
Right. Right now, I definitely want to see Wilson play more minutes next year. You
Don't
know?
worry, you will.
Well, we'll see.
We don't have that much talent where he's not gonna play.
Right.
But is
You know
that the
what I'm saying?
same Whitehead that used to play on the Nets before? From
No,
Brooklyn?
Isaiah
That's
Whitehead.
Isaiah.
No, that's Isaiah. This
Oh,
guy's
that's
Derek Whitehead. He
Isaiah's
played
a
for
guard,
Duke.
right?
He was
Wasn't
a Duke.
Isaiah a guard?
Yeah, this
Isaiah
guy's
was
a
a
guard
Then what's
too.
the Lincoln?
Whitehead's not a guard.
He went
Yes,
to
he
Lincoln.
is.
What is he, 6'6"? What is he?
No,
6'?
he's a guard. That's his shooting guard.
Yeah,
his
see, that's what I'm
position.
saying. 6'6".
Whatever
him
he is.
Him and Jalen is 6'6". I think.
He was one of them top high school guys when he went to Duke, and they supposedly had a lot of promise, but he ain't showing it yet, I guess.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. I'm looking forward to seeing that cat come in there next year. Cooper Flag.
Everybody is.
Yeah,
Can't wait till he's a Net.
he look good. Y'all better hope.
You gotta
y'all
play
get-
1 year in college and
Yeah.
then
Oh, you already know. He's only playing one, and that's because he has to. If he didn't have to, he wouldn't.
What
No,
you think?
see,
You think
Oh,
Ace-
they don't
I
have
think
to
Ace-
now.
what
I
y'all
mean,
think
they
Ace
should
gonna
go
say?
play in the other, but you know he
Right.
got to
That's what
play
I was gonna
somewhere.
say.
Somewhere,
He can't
right.
go to
You got
the
Ace Bailey,
Yeah,
you
which
got
I think-
Dylan Harper.
Right.
They
and
both
Dylan.
going to Rutgers. They might outshine that kid. And you still got the Boozer twins. So you never know.
That's why this draft coming up.
I mean,
Yeah, they said this
They
draft
hype-
supposed to be better than the next
they
draft.
hyping this kid Flag up I mean, they said he played very well.
I see what he
against
did
the
against the
Olympic
NBA
team,
team.
yeah.
I just don't want him to end up on the Celtics. Sorry, guys.
They shouldn't be.
What pick
They
do the
wind
Celtics?
up being there.
What pick do the Celtics got?
They don't
They
matter
ain't got
about
the
right.
number one
It
pick.
ain't about right now. It's about 5, 6 years from now. He with the Celtics.
Or
like,
you
wow.
or Utah? They gonna have some picks.
Hey, I was watching something.
Well, the Nets got
I mean,
The Nets,
picks.
I want him. That's who I want. I've been saying
got
this for
the
the
Knicks
last
picks.
year.
There's a lot of
I
things you
want
want.
Cooper.
It's a lot of things you want.
I was remember that thing I sent y'all guys out with Albert King. That's
Right.
when we played them in
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated. I told you we beat them.
That was at
But-
their gym.
That was at their gym
Yeah.
too. And that gym was so small, it's like a shoebox, and you couldn't fit nobody. Sports Illustrated was in there. When I tell you wall to wall people,
Right.
you couldn't fit nobody else in there. It
Wow.
was so crazy. But that was watching. I got that. I was watching this thing on ESPN. It was about all ACC,
Right.
and I was. They were showing, of course, from way back until up to
Right.
present.
Yeah. I think they had like a few
A
episodes.
lot of episodes.
I think I
10
saw
of
that.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a lot
saw
of episodes, and I watched them all.
Yeah.
They were so good. But I was watching the one with Maryland, because that's what Albert King when they were showing
Right.
when the kid that got Kibayas.
Bias.
I truly believe, I want to bring this up to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all feel. If he didn't get killed, do y'all think he would have been better than Michael Jordan in the NBA?
Better than Mike.
I think so. Look at that kid was a player.
No doubt.
I mean, look at me.
I think so.
I think he would have been great.
Yeah,
But I don't know if he would've been better.
great.
He-
And
He would have been
And-
great.
The Boston Celtics would have kept on winning.
oh yeah, they definitely.
because
Right.
that's
I think he would have been
because him-
awesome in the pros.
him
though.
and Reggie Lewis together.
That's too way
they
back for
lost
you.
two guys
No, you
No,
talking
that
about
would have
bias.
been
Right.
stars,
That-
and they
Angels
would
there
have
when
that would have
when
just
he got-
propelled them
Propels
further.
them, right.
Who?
Angels
I mean-
there when he
Oh.
got drafted. So,
That's,
I think that guy
that's just a rough call.
It is.
I think he
don't
would have
they
been.
They have
Well, even okay. I hate to say. I
Well,
always
he
say. I
was-
hate to
he
say
was
better.
terrible.
They would have been on the same
yeah, they
par.
been there.
Yeah.
I think they would have been on the same par.
Don't they have?
They
Because
played
he
against
killed-
each other
in college.
Yeah,
Bias
right.
killed Mike.
Yeah.
Killed
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
Killed
They
Michael
got
in
games.
college.
They got games.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had,
I seen that.
they had
They
a few
showed that.
games, right?
He
Yeah, they
killed
got
Michael
games.
in college.
But you got to remember
know.
one thing though. In college,
They're not
don't
playing
do that.
each other,
No,
right?
Dean didn't play his
Smith,
plays like
Yeah,
that.
they
let
get
them
minutes
play.
like
Nah, he
Right.
didn't do that. Yeah,
because they got minutes, but they wasn't allowed to go off
yeah,
Right.
the way that Len Bias was. He had more free.
yeah.
Teddy Ryan.
Oh, okay.
He had more
Yeah,
free
yeah.
reign than Michael.
That's
Jordan.
what
Well, yo,
Right.
Sandy's
'Cause they-
way.
what was the old thing? They
Slide
used to
across,
say?
you can see
The
all the
only
guys. that was
person
there.
that could lock down Michael Jordan was Dean Smith.
Gene Smith.
Dean Smith.
right.
And he did that to a lot of guys.
He did it to all
James
of them.
Worthy.
Worthy, all
Right.
He
of
did
them.
it to Bob McAdoo.
All of them.
Mhm.
I think the only one who he didn't really do it to was
Phil
Charlie
Ford.
Scott.
Or Phil Ford.
Well, Phil Ford, but
Was-
Phil Ford was
Speaking
was
of that,
was
it was
the guy
crazy.
who became a star. I'm talking about the guy
No,
who became.
Oh,
but
okay, right.
but because they showed him, yeah, that guy was incredible.
In college,
In
yo, he was
college.
the man.
Yeah.
Freshman year,
Yeah.
freshman year, that's that four corners started
Yeah.
with him,
Yep.
and he had
Phil
seniors
Ford.
around him. Freshman
He's
year,
nice.
give that guy the ball.
Mhm.
Didn't turn out to be a good pro,
Right.
but in college, yo, they couldn't
Yeah.
touch that kid.
No.
They couldn't touch
Didn't he
that
play
kid.
with the Kings when he came?
Yeah,
to
I believe the
That's why they
Kings.
put
Yeah,
the clock in though. Because
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
four
Yeah.
quarter thing
but
was
yo,
ridiculous.
Exactly.
they played a game. I
And
forget
I'm
who
a
it
North
was.
Carolina fan, I used to
Was
hate
it
that.
Duke? I think it was Duke.
Mhm.
Yo, the whole
First quarter,
second, was it the first quarter?
first half. I think.
First half?
Yeah.
Yo, when I tell you they didn't shoot the ball,
Right.
it's okay. I think it was some seconds left in the half. And then they got one shot off.
Yeah,
Yo, it was crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Oh my god.
And they couldn't
ran
take
that-
it from
No,
him.
they couldn't take it
that
from him.
was- that was
They
the
couldn't
beauty
take
of
it
it.
from
They
him.
Right.
Couldn't take it from
They
him.
couldn't take it.
Couldn't take. Yo, I
He was
watched
the
that. I was
perfect
at
guy for
awe.
that,
And I remember when he played for watching that day.
Mhm.
I was watching. I said, "Yo, this is crazy."
And I liked
Yeah.
Phil Ford.
Yeah, he was great.
I
Yo,
liked
great
Phil
college player. Him to me, him and what's going was like one of the two best guards, and both of them didn't have good pro careers. Butch Lee
But
played for him. Both of those guys were
What's the Marquette, right?
Marquette.
Yeah.
Both of those guys were incredible in
Yes, they
college
was.
and didn't have no careers in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
NBA.
Remember
But-
Bush Lee when he couldn't the Olympics? He played with the Puerto Rican
Yes,
team. What they
Yeah,
played-
didn't even know he was Puerto Rican at the
Right.
time. Yes.
What's
crazy.
crazy?
Oh man, he was awesome, man.
Did he go to? Where he went to Clinton? To what?
Yeah.
Clinton?
Yeah, yeah.
Where- yeah.
Awesome.
So-
awesome.
But you got. When I think of Phil Ford, I think of John Lucas.
John Lucas is
was
another
Oh.
one.
Another guy that was.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
Maryland.
Maryland.
He-
Maryland.
That's
he,
right.
He, controlled
Maryland.
the
He was
game.
all American
Yes.
in tennis
Tennis
Right.
too.
and
And
basketball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
All
And I
of us.
expected him to be a better pro than
Yeah, I
he was.
did
He
too.
was decent.
He was,
But
but
he
not the
wasn't
guy.
what-
No,
what I
'cause
thought he
the
was gonna
drugs.
And he was
Phil Ford,
left-handed.
you could tell Phil Ford was going to make because he couldn't shoot.
He couldn't
Right.
He
shoot.
could handle the hell out of ball, but
Couldn't
he couldn't
shoot.
shoot it.
Couldn't shoot.
So
Yo, I met John Lucas like when we went to the tournament. Remember the pictures I showed you? We went down to Houston.
Yeah, yeah.
He came in with what's the dude that was on the defensive end that couldn't read?
Dexter Manley.
Dexter
Manley,
Man.
my
They walked in together because he was in the program with him at that time.
Right.
With that man, and I was like, oh shoot, man. I mean, Manley was big. And
Yeah, he's a big kid.
came in, Kenny, introduced us, and the other dude that was with them, Steve Stefanovich, he came in with them too. Like that. They all came in together.
Dexter Manley was a hell of a player.
You know.
Was illiterate, but was a hell of a player.
Right.
Monster, bro.
So great show, fellas. Great show.
Yes, sir.
We get it winded up. So it's funny how time just goes. We almost through the year. We're coming up
It's
to
in
the end of
July.
July.
Mhm.
The time just goes,
I gotta give a shout out. It's
Okay.
early, 2 days early, but my wife's birthday's on Wednesday.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Sharon.
Happy birthday.
She also be retiring in 2 weeks.
Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, man. There you go.
Nice.
I gotta give her a
Congratulations.
shout
Oh, Tar got his work cut out for him.
out.
I
Yeah.
remember when Tar was retiring and we did she did the surprise party for
Yeah,
him.
y'all did all that behind
This
my
dude
back.
come walking up in there and he didn't know. They were like, yo, you gotta come through the kitchen because
Yeah, they
know
brought
he's
me through the
he's
kitchen
like-
and all kind of stuff.
and
I'm
like and then they
from the
like
knees.
they said "Da-da-da-da-da-da."
Done it.
Boom!
The elephant.
Surprise! And he was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I ain't
Who?
know what the hell.
And he was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Where we going?
oh
man?
my
Yeah.
goodness, it was
Yo, I'm
That
not
was crazy.
following
They
It
you.
was
really,
so
really
nice.
surprised. That was really crazy.
that was bananas.
Really crazy.
So you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
No doubt.
Where's that to-do list at?
You know?
Got your work cut out for you, partner.
For sure.
So
She's gonna love you.
Mhm.
So, just a week of your spots that, be part of the celebration. Tony Tacos, the Wing House, the Pizza Parlor, all those places.
You
To start it off, she gonna be like, I did, I'm waiting on the party. But listen, so, like I was saying, the year, congratulations and happy birthday. The year is gone by.
Yeah, it's
So,
fun, man.
It's a great show. We have some things to do towards the end of the summer. Cambria Heights Day is going to be August 17th. We're going to participate in that. Farmers Day is going to be August 31st. And I'm trying to work on doing maybe a function here on Labor Day. So stay tuned. We need to iron some of the particulars out with that. So, all right, everybody, say our goodbyes. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody.
Always thanks for tuning in.
Thank you,
know,
Tom.
we can't do this show without the guys, without the people out there listening and calling in. We appreciate y'all as always.
The Relic.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Serge.
yeah, thank you all the listeners. Thank you for listening in, and don't forget, go vote.
Coach Kurt, no doubt.
Thanks for all the people who take the time to listen to us talk about nothing half the time, but we like talking about it to y'all. Thank you.
Tell us really what's on your mind, Coach Kurt. Shout out to G Money in the building with us. All right. Again, take us home, Relic. We are up out of here. See y'all next week. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yeah.